RIP downloading. I still don't know who I should use my free 5-star on. Waiting for when I finally pull all the beginners. I just do not want Yanking. Please. Please. Not Yanking. He ain't no king here. Oh my god, it's the March 7th skin. Beautiful. So cute. Alright, enter the Fight Club.
My friend, looking for a ticket?
Boxer recruitment form. The Fight Club is recruiting boxers. Have you ever considered changing your ordinary life to go from being the laughingstock of the town to a celebrity worshipped by all? Or perhaps you're born with dazzling talent, but you suffer from being a nobody. Then you are what the Fight Club has been waiting for. You don't need combat skills honed through battle, and you don't need outstanding physique. You just need the potential to be the center of attention and the courage to change yourself. Then we will forge you into an unrivaled hero. Sign up requirements: you only need to be an adult. Boscott has the keenest eye and knows better than asking about a hero's past. As long as you're an adult, we won't ask your gender, origin, or the reason you joined. We accept signups from all who meets the requirements. All sorts of posters, invitations, and notices are plastered upon this wall. One caught your attention. It looks new, but there's an abundance of dirty fingerprints on it. It is clear that for many people, this boxer recruitment form had ignited their fighting spirit. True?
My friend.
Okay, it is the same thing. Okay, let's claim this all. And claim this. 20 type of icons, physical damage. Pirouettes, Lost World, Ambushed. Okay, okay, okay. Listen.
Hey, I heard a new fighter showed up at the club. Young guy, dark hair. They say he's invincible. Where'd he come from?
I heard someone say he's an elite Silvermane guard.
Don't be ridiculous. The
Dude, what is
Silvermane
going on
guards have
with
been
their
gone
hair?
for ages.
This texture.
Why would one suddenly appear out of the blue?
Interesting.
My friend, looking for a ticket?
Hey, I heard a new fighter.
I heard some.
Wait, who's talking to me?
Hey, I heard a new fighter.
I heard some.
Who said psst? What the? Alright, whatever.
Brothers and sisters, are you ready for today's most spectacular, spine-tingling, earth-shattering contest?
Hell yeah.
On one side, recommended by tall, blue, and handsome, the unsmiling, pulverizing power of the new kid on the block,
Dude, his
Cold
eyeliner is on
Dragon
fleek.
Young!
Always.
And his opponent is none other than the unfeeling, incendiary, explosive might of Team Robomatic. All praise to Boss Svarog.
This just reminds me of like the Cage like robot fights where they make the robots fight each other.
Given that no other fighter was willing to take on the strength of Team Robomatic, Cold Dragon Young will face off against these opponents alone. On learning his fate, the brave young fighter had one thing to say. Whatever!
Wow, so cool.
And so, let the semifinals of the 1758th Fighting King Challenge begin!
Quick, let's help him!
Oh, brothers and sisters, an unexpected turn of events! 2 members of the audience have charged into the octagon! It looks like they want to team up with Cold Dragon Young!
So you're awake.
Yeah, the first thing we did was go look for you! And now that we found you, we're trying to make sure you don't get your butt kicked! You're welcome!
Brothers and sisters, you can feel their passion! The magnetic pull of this electric sport is undeniable! But let me reiterate, these competitions are for professionals only. Whatever you do, kids, don't try this at home.
Unless.
And Cold Dragon Young is signaling that the contest will go ahead. He's just itching to get into it. And so are we. It's the Iron Fists of Cold Dragon Young and friends versus the Iron Skin of Team Robomatic.
I can take them on my own, you know.
Oh, we need to work on your emotional intelligence.
I just want to go home.
The sanctuary
auto
is
battle.
but a vision!
10 out of 10. Oh my god, the March 7th skin. I only saw it for a split second.
Oh, what a beautiful performance! Cold Dragon Young and his last-minute admirers emerge victorious!
Yeah, we're his harem.
Admirers? How come we don't get cool nicknames?
Cold Dragon Younger and Cold Dragon Younger.
Forget it. I think our taste in nicknames is different. Hey, look! It's Sampo!
Beat him up! We've got another
Let's
butt
get
to kick.
after him.
Wait. I need to hear gossip. Did you see his last match? I'm telling you, he's no good this season. That's enough. Do you understand how much the last championship is worth? I'm actually feeling pretty good about that guy with the robot arm. Oh my god, are they talking about Luca? That robot arm guy? He is apparently no match for the champion of last season. Ha, she went bananas. Okay. Okay. Anything? Okay, what's this? All sorts of posters, invitations, and notices are plastered upon this wall. One caught your attention. It looks new, but there are an abundance of dirty fingerprints on it. It is clear that for many people, this boxer recruitment form had ignited their fighting spirit. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. The Fight Club in the Underworld comes in 2 ambiances, noisy and noisier. But in such a boisterous venue, you notice someone conspicuously out of place. You know from past observations that there would be one such person in every such occasion, but this one seems different somehow. The quaint envelope sits unremarkably on a wooden crate that is being used as a side table, yet it exudes a unique quality of its own. Silent, elegant, independent, even a hint of darkness. You also see invitation written in big crooked letters. You find yourself unable to pry your eyes from it. It's mine now. That's the right move. No one could resist such a silent, elegant, independent, and slightly dark envelope of invitation. What is this? Dark Fist. A black envelope. A pitiful pin hangs on the spot where there should have been a fire lacquer seal. On the back is writing in large crooked letters, invitation. I see you're a chosen one. A space station special permit issued by Asta and Arlen. Allows you to freely enter and exit most cabins of the space station. Why not all cabins, you ask? Let's just say researchers of Herda Space Station are all crouching tigers. I don't want to limit their imaginations when it comes to unlocking things. An old coin from a time when metal was still a plentiful resource in Belobog. Yes, sir. Alright. That's all.
That guy can't have gotten too far. Let's search nearby.
Ticket?
Hey, are you here for the Dark Fist tournament? What is a Dark Fist tournament? I can't disclose much if you don't have the club invitation. All I can say is that only selected fighters get to enter the high-class fisticuff known as the Dark Fist tournament. It's 1,000 times more exciting than anything else in the club. I guess you need an invitation from the Fight Club. See, I got the invitation. Okay. I didn't expect you to get an invitation. I see you're a chosen one. Follow me. Oh my god, he's taking me to a dark alleyway. Attention, chosen ones. The Underground Rings Dark Fist tournament finally has a new challenger. Please welcome Chiwu. Yeah, a newcomer. That looks pathetic to me. Why would you say that, kid? Because you do look. Damn. Quiet. It's Chiwu's first time, so let me introduce the competitors and the rules. Chiwu, the 3 people in front of you are the Formidable 4. If you can beat them all in single rounds of rock, paper, scissors, you'll win a fabulous prize from the committee. Why are there only 3 people in the Formidable 4? Jimmy's dad won't let him out until he's done with his homework. Hush! The whereabouts of the Formidable 4 are top secret. Alright, quit yapping and start the match. Alright. Go challenge the Formidable 4. Remember, it's 1 round each. Okay. First of the Formidable 4. Hi, miss. Here for rock, paper, scissors? The rookie Chiwu is taking on Mary. On my signal, 1, 2. Battles can happen unexpectedly, so what's your move? Alright, scissors, rock, paper. Paper! Rock! Oh no, Chiwu has beaten Mary! Mary, one of the Formidable 4 has lost. Do we have a rising star in the Dark Fist tournament? I impressed myself. Oh, I lost. This is just too good. Say your line, Mary. Huh? The one about the weakest. Oh, right. You may have won, miss, but I'm the weakest of the Formidable 4, so enjoy the victory while you can. Looks like this child is simply having fun. Okay. Second. The rookie Chiwu is taking on Tom. Not talking because silent waters run deep? It looks like Tom is ready. On my signal, 1, 2... The silent kid doesn't react to anything that is said at all. You're not sure if he is indeed ready for you. Even if he was, you still couldn't get any read off him because he showed no tell. Gotta say, aces are airtight for a reason, so what's your move? They'll never expect me to pick paper again! Oh, fuck. What? Tom chose scissors! The kid is still not reacting. How can anyone, let alone a child, not respond to winning? You just can't fathom it at all. But you know one thing, you lost, and decisively. Wait. Let me go again. Oh, it's 1 round. No! Okay. It's time for you, Chiwu, to take on me, David. The haughty kid raises his right hand, wanting a piece of you. This kid is already getting on your nerves, and now you're itching to beat him thoroughly. But the so-called Dark Fist tournament is just a game, and he's just a kid. Do you really want to rub it in his face? Before you decide, think it through. I have to put him in his place! How evil, but the higher powers don't seem bothered by it. In other words, it actually might not be a bad idea to humble the kid with an eye for an eye. In no time, you've convinced yourself to teach the kid a lesson, so just do it. At the very least, Lan, who oversees the path of the hunt, would be glad to hear this. Distract and switch. Brilliant plan. As you two reveal your hands, you shout, "Look, is that Dr. Natasha?" Your young and naive opponents have never seen such a tactic before. He indeed is startled by your words, and you grasp the opportunity to change your rock into the winning scissors. No one notices the move. You win, and in much delight. Oh my god, I cheated. What? I thought we were gonna beat him up. Okay, the rookie Chiwu has scored 2 points. I guess we have a winner and it's game over. According to the rules, you get a prize. It's a secret to making our wrathful gauntlets. Just follow its instructions and you can create powerful gauntlets. How's that for a Dark Fist? Where did you get such a dangerous thing? That's an underground ring Dark Fist tournament secret. Okay, it's getting late. Mary, Tom, and David, we should get back to the clinic. Alright, let's go. ... I'll be back. Just you wait. Damn, I had my arch nemesis. Alright, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was looking for Sampo. Your boy.
Hey, it's you! I was just thinking to myself, am I getting robbed? Who are these people following me? So, you start to walk a little faster. And anywho, if I just turned around, I could have thrown open my arms and said a big hi to my old friends.
Dude, this big swindler aura, look at him, fucking shaking his hands.
Save it. You saw us in there and got scared, so you pulled a runner.
Me? Scared? Oh, my friends, what do I have to fear? Surely I haven't done anything to offend you.
You exist, Sampo. You threw us to Silvermane guards.
Whoa. Rewind. If I hadn't made a break for it, Japard would have caught all of us. And do you think he would have given you a chance to explain yourselves? He would have checked you straight into the Gray Bar Hotel. Meanwhile, there I was, looking out for you from the shadows. Do you know how difficult it was to make an entrance? They were watching you the whole time. I had no choice but to take you guys down here. It was too dangerous for us on the surface. We're wanted criminals. Sure, the underworld has its drawbacks, but at least the guards would never follow us. We're safe here.
Be that as it may, did you really have to poison us?
Maybe you've forgotten, but we were in a tight spot, my friend. There was no time to think. I had to use whatever I could.
Convenient
So
excuse.
it wasn't to cover anything up? A secret that you didn't want anyone, including us, to find out?
It's...
Don Hung, what secret?
Well, I'm not certain yet. But there's more to our friend here than meets the eye.
Yeah, he's secretly the emanator of elation.
You win. I'll help you to the best of my ability, free of charge, I might add. But please, don't go spreading rumors about me. All right, to prove my sincerity, I'll introduce you to Wildfire. If you're looking for something down here, they're the ones to ask.
Why should we get to know Wildfire?
Because you're looking for something? Why are you asking? Dan Hung told me you guys were searching for a... what's the word? Stellaron. Sounded pretty powerful. If anyone has a clue on its whereabouts, it'll be Wildfire.
You said I'd uncover a clue if I became the Fight Club champion.
Yeah. I mean, if you fought in the final round and won, you'd have incredible street cred right now. Wildfire wouldn't think twice about talking with you. I don't see the problem.
Why would Wildfire want to help us?
Well, there's no such thing as a free lunch, of course. Wildfire has no reason to help you yet, so we'll just have to give them one. With your talents, we have nothing to worry about. I'm telling you, no matter where you go, there's only one rule to getting things done. Find the demand. You know, like supply and demand. Anyway, the underground has been sealed off for more than a decade. But do you think people here are just resigned to their fate?
What kind of organization is Wildfire?
Well, if you want my opinion, they're a bunch of artless, stubborn fools. But who cares what I think, huh? They're a band of do-gooders who sprung up to maintain order in the underground. After the Silvermane guards withdrew, Wildfire set up shop. Still, don't underestimate them. We walk in the presence of giants. Have you heard that saying before? Well, Wildfire has giants in its midst. You'll see.
Lead the way, and don't try and pull anything this time.
Have a little faith. It's like I said, Sampo never lets friends who've helped him come to harm.
So, what does Wildfire do all day?
Everything. They keep the peace, uphold justice, fight for resources,
Fighters keepers.
distribute goods. The sliver of trust they
Wait
have for
for him
me
to
has to
stop
do with the
yapping.
last one.
Dude, March 7th is so cute. My god. Alright. Gathering Place message board. Wildfire's message board. All kinds of trivial, everyday things are posted on it. Welcome to the Gathering Place. You can provide whatever feedback you have about our service here. Number 1. Customer name, old customer. Suggestion. Did you not wash your cups again? There are even handprints on the cup. The water bill is going up, but your service is getting worse. I want a refund. Number 2. Customer name, Boulder Town. Locals love Boulder Town. Suggestion. Here's the latest news. There are some strangers in town lately. They got all kinds of fancy hair colors and are traveling with that trickster merchant. They look really dodgy and are probably thugs from other towns. Everyone be careful when you walk around and be on the lookout for outsiders. I hear they are thieves. This is lies. Number 3. Customer name, Nina is bored. Suggestion. Can you get some snacks going? What's the point in only providing water? Do you even know how to run a business? Number 4. Customer name, mechanic to be. Suggestion. Someone earlier wrote a pretty disgusting comment. You reckon you're the only resident in Boulder Town that people shouldn't be able to enter or leave? I saw those people you mentioned too. They were also traveling with Wildfire members. Also, what's wrong with dyed hair? Everyone was once young. So dial your tone down a little. It sounds like you locals are so high and mighty. What's wrong with outsiders? Everyone's got arms and legs and are trying to earn a living, but you're here maliciously suspecting them of this and that. You've really got no manners. Wait, no manners? Asta? Number 5. Customer name, Grandpa trying to help. Suggestion. Everyone, please mind your manners and watch your words when leaving comments here. Don't hurt people, don't make bad jokes, and don't provoke others. People need to learn to be considerate when communicating. If there's a difference in opinion, don't fight over it and don't act on impulse. Number 6. Customer name, a cup of water for a day. Suggestion. Gramps, don't bother helping. We're all anonymous here and everyone writes harsh comments. This is like the mad moles in the mines, not wanting to see the light, just running around screaming. They get sensitive to everything and like to engage in infighting that ends up hurting themselves. The Gathering Place is just a mole nest. I'm used to it. Number 7. Customer name, Boulder Town. Locals love Boulder Town. Suggestion. Nah, it's you outsiders who made Boulder Town the way it is now. Wasn't it you lot who begged us to take you in? And now you have the guts to call everyone mad moles. Listen to what you're saying and don't put words in the mouths of Boulder Town locals. We're not the same as you. Damn, the gentrification. Number 8. Customer name, Wildfire is hiring. Suggestion. I don't think us underworld folks are mad moles, and I don't think we need to separate outsiders from locals when the fragmentum is threatening everyone. I'm a local born and bred, but when I ran across monsters in the mines, it was outsiders who carried me on their shoulders and saved my life. Besides, mad moles act that way because they lost their sense of security towards their future. They don't understand why the world just suddenly changed. The feeling of security is a fundamental survival need for all creatures, and all animals are equal under the threat of the fragmentum. The seniors in Wildfire had taught me all that. I believe the biggest difference between humans and animals is that we have a rational brain. If you don't want to turn into a mad mole, you can join Wildfire and protect our home together. Don't fight over being an outsider or a local when we have the fragmentum to fight. Number 9. Customer name, Boulder Town. I'm Lei and I'm having my birthday soon. Suggestion. Number 8 is right. It's better to work for Wildfire than to argue over minute issues. Let us all calm down and desist from arguments. Say, my birthday is tomorrow. If you are so inclined, I'll treat you to a drink tomorrow afternoon. I might not be able to afford expensive beverages, but 1 cup of water is still within my budget. Number 10. Customer name, Boulder Town. Locals love Boulder Town. Suggestion. Thanks. I had a drink on you today. Appreciate the treat. But judging from the way you speak, you're not a local, are you? Number 11. Customer name, mechanic to be. Suggestion. Lei, I think you just wasted your money. Number 12. Customer name, angry fella. Suggestion. Go on, keep commenting. Every time I read this booklet, it's just full of comments. So why does no one comment when I started to write in it? Y'all looking down on us, migrants from other towns? It's all you local groups chatting on this book? No, I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna come every day just to see who is writing a thesis in these messages and what kind of new stuff you write about. Whenever I leave, you chat all the way from the eternal freeze to the history of the mines, from your lunch to Jerdy's cooking skills. from how to dig more efficiently to the fundamentals of fixing machines. And you all stop as soon as I'm in the gathering place. You telling me it's all a coincidence? Well, I don't believe you. I'm gonna be right here from morning till night, and I want to see exactly what you are all blabbering about. Number 13, customer name old customer. Suggestion. How did number 12 get drunk on water? You got a hidden menu at this place? Number 14, customer name mechanic to be. Suggestion. The gathering place got a new notebook because the last one was full. Bro, if you got such an active imagination, why don't you go write a novel? Damn, okay. Alright, I see. Locals be beefing with outsiders.
Huh. Where's Joshua?
What are those shiny rocks?
Ah, this is geomarrow, an exothermic ore. The underground and the surface are sealed off from one another, right? Well, only the geomarrow transport line is still running. The underground sends ore to the surface, and the surface sends goods to the underground. At least in theory. Most undergrounders are miners, and this is what they mine for a living. You know, if we didn't have geomarrow to burn, this world would have frozen to death long ago. All right, let's keep moving. The person I was looking for isn't here.
This mailbox is tucked away in the corner, trying not to be noticed. Better not disturb it. You get the sense that even the most sociable person would need some personal space, let alone a mailbox. Just a normal mailbox. Sus. Game time. Guess. How many trash cans are there in Belobog? Attention, trash cans put side by side together are considered as one, but those that you can see but cannot be reached do not count. 21. Nice answer. Honestly, it is uncertain if your answer is correct. This is the underworld after all. This trash can has not seen its overworld relatives in a long time. You know what? Here comes a question with a definite answer. Guess. How many trash cans are there in this town? The rules are the same. Trash cans placed side by side are considered as one. But those you can see and cannot be reached do not count. Count only these cylindrical trash cans. 7. This is the wrong answer, but it is understandable. Who would count the number of existing trash cans? So let's stop this game right now. It's too childish. Childish! Damn it. Damn it. A huge dumpster filled to the brim. The mixture of all kinds of trash results in a putrid odor. However, those who live in the underworld have some consolation. They don't need to go through the trouble of sorting their garbage. This old dumpster stands silently, carrying its own resolute gravitas that reminds you of an elder of vast wisdom. It stood on the side of the street for years, witnessing its rise and fall. I pay respects to it. You bow at elder dumpster, to which it responds with a deep dignity. It almost feels like it is the size of 2 dumpsters. Sanctity of the trash can. Okay. Anything else?
We have
Any
plenty
gossip?
of time.
Gossip.
Oh, old Oleg isn't here either? Where is everyone?
So you're leading us on another wild goose chase?
Beat him up.
I wouldn't dare! Trust me, we're getting close.
Huh? What's that huge structure in the distance?
Oh, that's the furnace core. It's the pillar that connects the underworld and the overworld. People used to travel up and down that thing, but then...
Then what?
It's a long story. In any case, practically nothing moves up or down anymore.
Except you.
Oh, come on, my dear fellow. I thought we weren't going to discuss this. I beg you, the fewer rumors there are about me, the better.
Yo, welcome to Lauder's Humble Shop. Don't hesitate to let me know what you need. I want to buy something. And I'm too poor. Alright. Alright. I'll be back. Passing by this pitiful mailbox, you catch a glimmer of what does not belong. The corner of a yellowing envelope hanging limply on its edge of its opening. Push it in. You lightly press against the envelope and push it into the dark and unknowable depths of the mailbox. Like a pebble dropped into the ocean, it lost connection with the outside world the moment it vanished into the abyss.
Zila's usually always out on patrol here at this time.
Hey, look! Who is that?
Is that Branya?
It looks like she's in trouble.
My friends, don't just stand there. This drama doesn't need any more bystanders.
Oh? You know, it might be interesting to see you get in trouble.
We should avoid attracting too much attention. But we can't just leave her.
March is right. Does anyone have popcorn?
I was kidding. And get your own opinion. But I agree with Don Hung. We can't just leave her to the bullies.
Well said. The young lady is wise and righteous.
Let's help her.
That's our Princess March.
All right, princess. Let's dispense with the pleasantries.
Disappear in a sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
You dare attack someone on our turf? Well, how about a few rounds with me?
Oh my god.
Darn it! Quick, disperse!
Spineless thugs.
Miss Zila, phew. It's a good thing you showed up when you did. My
Mommy.
heartfelt thanks.
Or Big
These
Sis.
vagrants have got some nerve looking
I
for
think Big
trouble
Sis
in
energy.
Wildfire Terra.
Shut it, Sampo. This is you written all over it. Wildfire has countless issues on its plate right now. We don't need a side order of Koski. I hear Silvermane Guard is paying the underworld a visit. Is that you?
You kidnapped me and brought me to the underground. What is the meaning of this?
Listen to her. What is the meaning of this? She still thinks she's an overworld princess. Do you know what's become of us down here while you live the easy life? Did you even consider the fate of the underworlders?
The Silvermane guards aren't living the easy life. We are constantly engaged with the enemy, defending Belobog from the scourge of attacking monsters and protecting all those above and below the surface.
She sounds so indoctrinated.
Do you even hear yourself? You protect the underground? Redeploying every guard to the surface? Sealing off the only passageway? Protecting the so-called architects, more like it.
The Madam Guardian has her reasons.
Enough talk. You're coming with me. Chief Oleg wants to see you, and he's got more than a few questions.
Perfect, Miss Zila. We were just on our way to pay Chief Oleg a visit ourselves. Room for a few more?
Fully booked. Who are they?
I'm Chiwu.
What good is your name by itself?
Well, it's like this. The chief's in the market for specific talent. An urgent request, so I'm taking them to see him.
We're looking for a Stellaron. It's the source of all the disasters here. If we find it, we can...
I would recommend you not recite your story to everyone you meet. Miss Zila won't understand it anyway, so let's save it for the chief, huh?
You're right. I don't understand it. And I don't plan on passing the message on either. Wildfire's encountered trouble at the Great Mine. The chief's busy. If you really want to find him, come look for me at the mine entrance. I'm leaving.
Okay. After reaching Trailblaze level 13. Oh my god, I finally unlocked dailies. I didn't think it would happen. We've done it. Okay, wait. Okay. I'm already 50 steps ahead of you, Honkai. I already sent them. Okay.
How are you finding your first trailblazing expedition?
Pretty great. I enjoy a good adventure.
That's good. I'm about to summarize the intel we've gathered so far. Did you want to listen?
That's why I'm here.
First, we have the underworld. A huge underground space. Miners have built towns here and are excavating geomarrow.
What's the relation between here and the overworld?
We learned from Natasha that the underworld shoulders the energy needs for their entire civilization. Laboring in the underworld used to be a great honor, and there was regular movement between realms. Sampo mentioned the furnace core, which people would use to travel in both directions. Yet now, each realm is sealed off from the other. Only the automatic transport line for geomarrow and goods is still in operation. The reason for sealing the furnace core still needs to be investigated. In addition, it appears that Sampo has secret connections that grant him passage between here and the surface. That may come in useful to us.
Do soldiers from the overworld ever come down here?
Up to now, apart from Branya, whom Sampo brought here, I still haven't seen a single Silvermane guard. At the Fight Club, I heard people say that the guards withdrew from the underground many years ago, and that it was the Supreme Guardian who gave the order. At the time, the Supreme Guardian was none other than Cocolia Rand.
The person who betrayed us. I'm clear on this bit. What else?
Next, we have our goal, the Stellaron. After we revealed our intentions, the Supreme Guardian suspended communications and sent soldiers to arrest us. Her reaction was strange, to say the least.
Why did the Supreme Guardian choose to act that way?
It's too early to say, but it was a radical move. It means that we must have broached a highly sensitive subject, a secret that she's sparing no effort to protect. If I remember our discussion correctly, I think there are two main possibilities: the Architects and the Stellaron. I'm inclined to think it's the latter, but we lack evidence.
Will we find any Stellaron clues in the underworld?
There's an old saying that goes, good fortune lies within bad, bad fortune lurks within good. Even when compared with the overworld, the underworld has a long history. There should be valuable intel here.
Hi.
Not to mention,
Thanks for
without
joining.
the Supreme Guardian's
doing good.
interference, we have a
Just
better chance
catching
than
up on the
ever
story
of
very
locating the
slowly.
Stellaron.
A lot of reading, a lot of side quests. I'm clear on this bit. What else?
Lastly, we have the main strength of the underworld, wildfire. After the Silvermane guards withdrew, and in order to keep the peace, the residents of the underworld spontaneously organized their own militia, thereby taking over the guards' duties.
Do we need to ally with Wildfire?
Ally? It's a little premature to be talking about that. But Wildfire will be familiar with all manner of forces below ground. If we want to find Stellaron clues in the underground, I'm certain they can help.
Do you trust Wildfire?
I don't know them. Trust isn't part of the picture yet. But speaking of trust, I suggest you don't place too much of yours in Sampo Koski. He hasn't revealed his true intentions, but he has managed to corral us into a difficult situation, almost without us realizing. That's a dangerous person indeed.
Well, I'm all up to speed now.
That's all we need to summarize for now. If there's anything else you're not clear on, come and find me.
Alright.
Oh, hi! Wanna listen to my thoughts on the underground?
Sure.
Where should I start?
I want to hear about your observations.
My observational skills are second to none.
How about the underworld geography?
Well, the underworld is surrounded by cliffs, and there's no obvious structure. It seems like a spread out collection of mines and small towns, just like the outskirts of Belobog. There's that huge pillar called the Furnace Core that's always in view. Maybe it's some kind of energy hub?
How about underworld life?
From what I've seen, the residents are nearly all miners. It seems like the people here have less than those in the overworld. Still, the miners watch fights in their spare time. It's less pretentious than that theater they have on the surface.
True. How about the underworlders?
They're always in a hurry. The pace of life here is so fast. Things are pretty busy in the overworld too, but everything feels more relaxed up there.
That's all I can think of. I want to hear what you think about the others.
I'm not so good at analyzing people. But seeing as you asked,
Sampo?
that guy, he's lazy, lying, cunning, and evil. I don't like him. Can't stand the sight of him. I bet you think he's pretty entertaining. Watch out or he'll fool you.
Hook?
You mean that naughty kid we played hide and seek with? Dr. Natasha said that she's a handful, but that she also takes care of the homeless kids. Maybe she's more mature than she seems? Still, I can't believe how arrogant she is. I was pretty mad with her for a while.
Beefing with the kid. Branya?
The Silvermane girl? She's pretty. I like looking at her. When I first met her, I thought she was kinda scary. But now it seems like there's something on her mind. I'm too nervous to ask her. At least she's not trying to arrest us anymore.
Seela?
She says what she thinks. I like her. And did you hear what she said about the Silvermane guards? Sounded like she'd been waiting a long time to say it. I think I'd get along with her. If we can get her to help us, we'll bag a Stellaron in no time.
That's all I can think of.
If
That's
you
it
hear
for
any
now.
juicy gossip, information, come find me.
That's what I am saying. All the gossip. Ah, look here. Isn't this our old friend Chiwu? What's up? Hankering for some local Boulder Town snacks to fill your belly? Tell me about this competitive eater championship. Oh, I see. That's what you're here for. Let me lay it out for you. The rules are simple. See these plates of already fried rock crabs? As soon as I start the clock, you need to do everything you can to stuff all that crab meat into your mouth. If you get 5 plates knocked out in 20 seconds, then everything in the stall is free for you to enjoy. What do you think? Want to give it a go? Ready. That's what I'm talking about. Just looking at you, I can tell you've got confidence to spare. Remember to get a bottle of water. You don't want to choke on a big hunk of crab. Come to the front of the stall when you're ready. The challenge will start whenever you want. Alright, here we go. Come one and come all. Feast your eyes on this. We have another brave soul who has come to take on the challenge for the title of Boulder Town's competitive eater champion. Do they have what it takes? Their expression at least looks confident. You must be joking. Look, she is as skinny as a beanpole. Courageous challenger, tell us, what is your name? Thinks for a moment. Call me the Stinging Crab. Wow, did you hear that? Has there ever been a greater coincidence? The challenger made the word crab part of their name. The Stinging Crab. Remember this name. In just a moment, she very well could be Boulder Town's competitive eater champion worthy of our admiration. Are you ready? I will count down from 3, then start the clock. Don't forget, the challenge is only considered complete when you eat 5 plates of deep-fried rock crabs in 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go! Take the first bite. You are blown away by the fresh, fragrant, and rich flavor that hits your mouth. You've never imagined that you could enjoy such a delectable flavor in the underworld. Take the second bite. The second bite of crab meat fills up all your mouth. It's a little greasy, but you would still consider it tasty. You are certain that you can see this challenge through to the end. Take the third bite. The third bite. These stupid additives. You feel thirsty and nauseous. You also complain internally about having no option in the settings to speed up the text display. Take the fourth bite. You can still stomach reading this text? Alright. I'll tell you a little something. The rock crab isn't a decapod. It's actually a type of creature that, according to the common species classification system, is difficult to classify, but it's something like an arthropod. Who cares? It's a crab that spits bubbles just like how you are on the verge of spitting up everything you've just eaten. The final bite. Your mind is completely blank. Your stomach is a vast sea filled with trillions of tons of crab paste. You did manage to eat all 5 plates of crab meat, but unfortunately, you went over 20 seconds. The stall owner's words reach your ears, but you are already slipping into unconsciousness. You couldn't care about whether you won or lost. There's only one thing on your mind. Hey, look, she's gonna throw up! Haha, we've got a good show coming up. ... Barf. Going to be alright, sister? I feel awful. I get it. I really do. What a shame. You were right on the cusp of victory. So, sister, I know that you feel terrible right now. However, according to the rules, contestants who don't complete the challenge must pay for their meals. With that in mind, 5 plates of deep-fried rock crab costs 1,000 credits. Would you like to pay now, or... I admit defeat. I'll pay now. Nice! You are a customer who sticks to the rules. Quite a rarity these days. I'll remember you. Next time you stop by, I absolutely will give you an incredible discount. Thanks for your business, pal. Oh, right. If you want to participate in the Boulder Town's Competitive Eater Championship again, feel free to come by tomorrow. With your excellent ability, I guarantee that you won't need more than a few tries to beat the challenge. I wonder if I actually come back tomorrow. Would it let me do it again? Ah, look here. Isn't this our old friend Chiwu? Hell yeah. Wait, can I do it again? That's what you're here for. Okay, wait. Okay. Okay. Is it the same dialogue? Okay, yes. Expression is confident. Skinny, yep, same stuff. Alright, I'll use my name this time. Take the first bite. Take the second. Take the third. Take the fourth. The final. Mind-blowing. That was incredible. You really can't judge a book by its cover. We shouldn't be looking at how frail our gal's body is. I reckon 90% of her body is just the stomach. The stall owner's praise reaches your ears, but you don't have the mental space to take it in. All you can think about is one thing. Hey, look! She's gonna throw up! Good show coming up. Wait, so I won? I won this time? Going to be alright, sister? I won. That's right, friend. Your victory was glorious. From this moment forward, all this stall's snacks are free for you. Your name will be added to the Competitive Eater Championships Hall of Fame. This is a huge honor. Oh right, I prepared a few special gifts for you. Here you go. Alright, let's go. Give me those free snacks. Of course. Oh yes, we do business here with integrity. Look here, this one's fresh out of the pan. Have a bite and enjoy. Thank you. Buy this. Buy one of this. Buy one of this. 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 Alright. Rye bread soda iceberg. A cold snack made with rye bread soda and moo moo yogurt. It is sweet and delectable, full of wheat flavor. At the beginning of the eternal freeze, many migrants thought there wouldn't be any need for cold snacks in Belobog, but soon they couldn't resist the frozen delight. I often see couples eating icebergs with spoons in front of dessert shops. Snapper Jam Appetizer. A convenient delicacy cooked with red sunset jam and fried fish. It has a sweet taste. If you want to make the most authentic Snapper Jam appetizer, you must use overnight fried fish and never freshly fried fish. Elisa Rand loves this. Well, that's what I read in the magazines. Crystal lizard satay, a skewer made from cold-blooded reptiles that lives in mines. Zoologists will tell you that the crystals on the lizard's body are actually a byproduct of the body's osmoregulation and the maintenance of body fluid levels. They'll also tell you that this byproduct should never be eaten. It tastes like chicken, and it's crunchy. Wild herb soup. Soup made from a type of moss that has a soothing bluish glow and can be found everywhere underground. This kind of moss ball is said to have the effect of clearing away heat and detoxifying, but it is generally not recommended to consume corrosive or moss products that are still glowing. Drink it. It's Belebogian's fate. Wait, so is this like poison? Okay. Deep fried rock crab, the one that we ate 5 of and then threw up. Fried rock crab with a crispy crust and tender inside. This kind of crab wreaked havoc in Belobog before the eternal freeze occurred, and then inexplicably almost became extinct. The meat of it is soft, tender, and delicious. Could this be the reason for their extinction? You dare not think further. Even if rock crabs live in rocks, they are still seafood. Don't you see they have the word crab in their name? Stone grilled om. Roasted om is one of the monotonous sources of protein in the underworld of Belobog. The texture of this amphibian's flesh is indistinguishable from chicken. Alas, most Belobogians today have never seen chicken. The trick to eating an om is not to see it as when it was alive. Wait, so this is a lizard. Amphibian. I think. Are those lizards? Huh. Belobog sausage. Cooked food processed through multiple processes. The meat used is likely to be pork. It has been more than 100 years since the Belobog Meat Factory launched the first red sausage, which can be described as a real national delicacy. Red stew flavor, garlic flavor, pepper flavor. What is this strawberry flavor? Man, I would try the strawberry flavor Belobog sausage. 1000%. Alright. Is there more goss?
Bored? Your big brother Sampo's always up for a chat.
Oh my god, big bro. Who the heck are you?
What kind of question is that? I'm your old pal Sampo Koski. We've been through thick and thin together.
We haven't been through thick or thin, pal.
What do you mean? We battled wind and snow, fought shoulder to shoulder against the great Japard Landau. I risked life and limb in the Fragmentum to save you from the evil clutches of the fearsome Branya Rand.
She's right behind you.
How's that for thick and thin?
Who are Wildfire and Sela?
Wildfire are one of my major clients. Though the work is mostly odds and ends, still, it's always a pleasure. Who am I to complain if the money's right, huh? Zila works for them, Oleg's most trusted lieutenant. To her, I'm probably just a Wildfire's lapdog. Yeah, well, but a very contented lapdog, I should add.
What do Wildfire want?
As a non-member, not a clue. They'd never tell me their ultimate aims. Shame, really. It's not like I'm a blabbermouth.
Good to chat.
A pleasure. Until next time.
I will arrest you under the Supreme Guardian's decree. Nothing has changed. I am not your friend.
Ooh, cold. Please arrest me. I can't wait.
There's something wrong with you.
Wow, rude.
I saw you the day before the Goethe Hotel. Japard took you to see me.
Wait, how do they pronounce it?
The Supreme Guardian.
Goethe Hotel.
He told me you were visitors from beyond the sky. Just like the interstellar travelers of ancient legend. People of all kinds that carried the will of the eons. Japard said that you wanted to help us reverse the damage that the eternal freeze and fragmentum continue to wreak on our planet. But that night, Mother summoned me and ordered me to take a detachment to arrest you. What happened? The Supreme Guardian didn't tell me the details, and Gepard had to rush back to the front line. I don't understand.
The Supreme Guardian betrayed us.
The Silvermane guards withdrew to the surface long ago. I must avoid that identity here.
You should change your clothes then.
Until we're back in the overworld, I propose a temporary truce and cooperation. Your true intentions are of interest to me. If it helps you to trust me, I'm willing to answer your questions to the best of my ability.
What crime have we committed?
Let me repeat. All I received were the Supreme Guardian's instructions. It is for the adjudication panel to pass judgment on the accused. All the Supreme Guardian told me was that your identities were counterfeit and that your intention was to overthrow the rule of the architects.
Do you know where the Stellaron is?
Truthfully, I've never heard of this Stellaron. But if all this catastrophe could be brought to an end simply by sealing it, then I hope its existence proves to be real.
Why did the Silvermane guards withdraw from the underground?
Fragmentum monster activity on the surface intensified, and hostilities on the front line were critical. To resist the invasion, the architects had no choice but to redeploy the guards to the front line. If we couldn't hold our defensive line, then we wouldn't be able to maintain our supply of aid to the underground, which would have collapsed without us. That was the Supreme Guardian's explanation.
Why are you willing to cooperate with us?
In truth, I've always felt like something important is being hidden.
Oh my god.
Whether it's the architects, Mother,
Doubting
or
her mother.
Silvermane guards, there's always an unnatural element to their actions. Since encountering you, the unexpected seems to have arrived in waves. I never thought I'd enter the underworld that has been sealed away for so long. I have a feeling that with you, I can pick up the lost threads and dispel my uncertainties.
That's all I have to ask.
We should be going to see Wildfire. Let's move.
Any more gossip? A chest. Wait, can I summon?
Ah, shiny! Ooh, sparkly!
I see. I'm gonna wait until I have more actual tickets.
Take your time now.
Hey, you came. That was fast.
What trouble has Wildfire gotten into?
Didn't I tell you? Long story short, the underground used to have many mines. However, in recent years, some sort of corrosion called the fragmentum started to spread. It's ruined a lot of mines.
Tragic.
The one we're heading into is relatively unaffected. A bunch of vagrants made it their home after their old turf was consumed by the fragmentum. Actually, most of them are pretty honest folks. But with such a large group, it's inevitable that troublemakers will find their way in. They've been stealing stuff from the miners and picking fights. And that's not the worst of it. Things are much more serious this time. For 2 days now, huge clashes have been breaking out between the miners and the vagrants. It isn't pretty. Mines are our lifelines in the underworld. We have to keep providing Geomarrow to the overworld in exchange for supplies. In order to quell the situation, Chief Oleg brought Wildfire into the mine and left me in charge of security for the towns. But the situation in the mine is critical. I have to back him up.
Understood. Let's go.
Oh. As for you, the Chief will decide your fate when we see him.
Good. I've been wanting to come face to face with the leader of the underworld.
You're about to come face to face with reality.
Yeah, you tell her. Okay, let's go.
Huh? Isn't that the doctor lady?
What's Natasha doing here?
Being gorgeous, that's what she's doing.
Nat, I didn't think you'd be here. Where's Oleg?
Hey, Zila and Sampo's guests. So it looks like you've already met. I haven't seen Oleg. The miners said they saw him take a group further in.
These people.
Miners and their family members. They want an explanation from the instigators. This area up ahead is a vagrant dwelling, but they've sealed off the entrance. I guess they're afraid that angry miners might try to take revenge. I heard that many were injured in the clashes, so I hurried over here to see if I could help.
How could the situation here become such a mess?
I heard that First Mining Team found a geomarrow vein with incredible deposits. The initial estimate put it at the largest discovery in the last 30 years.
Are you serious? That's big news. How come I never heard about it?
Well, they weren't in a hurry to make it known. Most of the mines have been contaminated by the fragmentum. Many people are out of work. They were afraid of being overwhelmed if they let the word out. But the vagrants here have keen eyes. They couldn't keep it hidden from them. Some local gangs wanted to profit from the situation, so they blackmailed the mining team for hush money. And that was the final straw.
The vein should belong to those who discovered it.
As it happens, that's exactly the law we have down here. But the vagrants have their own custom. See it, share it. And that's how the clash started. Now both sides are dealing with heavy losses. So, are you guys here to help resolve the conflict?
They're here because they need a favor from Chief Oleg. I'm escorting them. And seeing as you need that helping hand, it wouldn't be too much to ask you to lend one here first, right?
Of course we want to help. We care about other people too, you know.
Sounds like a fair trade-off.
Of course it is. Nobody gives without expecting something in return.
I believe we're dealing with kind-hearted people here, Zila. As you've all seen, the situation down here is, strained. If you can, we would really appreciate you helping the people.
Open, character, relics. A cowboy hat decorated with wild wheat, a mark of the legendary musketeer Oakley. A pair of leather gloves with partially cracked surfaces. The part where one holds a gun is particularly worn out. Alright, I have no other relics. Alright. Wait. Any gossip? Any gossip here?
Don't come any closer. The road's blocked. Stay where you are.
Oh, easy. Why are you hiding in there? Don't you know what happened in the mine?
Well, what's that got to do with us? Do you think we're the same as those thugs?
Yeah.
Is anyone with you injured? We have a doctor. She could care for your wounded.
Yeah, right. And you can guarantee that no one there with you is out for blood. I don't believe it. Stay where you are.
These guys.
Don't come any closer.
Oh, is anyone...
Yeah, right.
I told Antonia from the beginning. We never should have let those vagrants mine with us. I wouldn't be in this mess if it weren't for those thugs.
Enough already. Nobody has it easy. This is a time to help each other out. I remember one of your uncles had to flee Rivertown, which makes him a vagrant too, right? Would you drive him away?
He's family. The other vagrants aren't my problem.
Miners Weekly. Where is it? Wait, wrong thing. Bookshelf. a series of notices. They appear to have been hastily placed at the entrance of the river town during its evacuation. Many notices are placed at the entrance under the Rivet Town Bridge. The content ranges anywhere from official Rivet Town announcements to missing persons notices posted by individuals. Number 1. No entry. Due to the uncontrollable invasion of monsters, Rivet Town is now completely abandoned. The residents of the town have been evacuated. If you lose contact, please do not return to the town without prior authorization. The town entrance will be henceforth closed. The time to return will be informed at a later date. During the restriction period, no one will be permitted to enter the area ahead. Notice is hereby given. Rivet Town Administrative Committee and Rivet Town Chamber of Commerce. Number 2. Notice of minecart passage blockade. Due to the invasion of monsters in Rivet Town's mineshaft, the town's main road is now under traffic control level 1 restriction. Details are as follows. 1. Restriction period, indefinite. 2. Restricted vehicles, all railway cars. During the traffic control period, please make a detour for the aforementioned restricted vehicles when passing through Rivet Town. Rivet Town Mining Association. Number 3. Missing person. Kalinka Modric, 6 years old, timid and shy. She was separated from her family during the emergency evacuation. She wore a brown and white patterned fur bucket hat, a brown padded jacket, and tan fur boots. If any kind soul finds this child, please take her to Dr. Natasha's clinic in Bouldertown immediately. You have my sincerest gratitude. I am Maria Modric, the mother of the child. I have yet to find a stable residence. If there is any news, please contact Dr. Natasha directly. She knows where I will be. Miners Weekly, an ad hoc tabloid made by the mine supervisor. It details important news regarding production and activities in the mine. Issue 205, Miners Weekly. All rock crab nests in Bouldertown's Great Mine have been destroyed. As of November 17, 800, the last rock crab nest in Bouldertown's Great Mine has been destroyed. At around August this year, the miner Steve and his colleagues discovered the rock crab nest in the Great Mine during their shift. Following which, all the workers in the Great Mine had a sumptuous meal. After that, the miners discovered more rock crab nests one after another while mining. This paper previously revealed that the Great Mine Administrative Committee decided to provide salt-baked rock crabs for the workers' dinners for 3 consecutive weeks. A worker who wished to remain anonymous said, "At least change it up a little. Why must it be the same thing every day?" Concerning this, the administrative committee responded as follows. You are free to make your own food. If not, just sit quietly and eat your rock crabs in silence. In spite of the miners' intensifying protests against rock crabs, the sad irony is there would be no more such opportunity when they eventually come to miss the taste of rock crab in the future. The expansion of the rock crab's nest could lead to the collapse of the mine. The supervisor and administrative committee of the Great Mine finally decided that, in order to ensure the safety of the mine, there needs to be continuous effort to completely eliminate hidden dangers. At present, all rock crab nests in Bouldertown's Great Mine have been destroyed. An accidental leak occurred in Bouldertown's Great Mine. The trapped miner Peak has been rescued. On the morning of November 19, a water leak accident occurred at face 4707 in Bouldertown's Great Mine. The airflow through the face was obstructed and a miner, Peak, lost contact. After receiving the accident report, Wildfire immediately dispatched a search and rescue team to the accident site. They sought the cooperation of the mining team in the Great Mine and together overcame rough and complex environment in the Great Mine. The joint effort took strict precautions to prevent follow-up accidents and tirelessly carried drain the flooded area. What? While searching for the trapped miner. Finally, he was successfully rescued in 32 hours. As of the publication of this news, the miner's physical signs are normal and he is in good mental state. According to the miner, Peak, he was in deep sleep when the accident occurred. This likely helped to preserve his mental health during the incident. The miner's actions seriously violated many regulations in the Miner Safety Manual, but fortunately no one was seriously injured. The appropriate punishment and re-education will be implemented after he recovers. Rivet Town Fragmentum Monster Encounter intensifies. Encounters between Rivet Town and the Fragmentum monsters intensify. According to information from Wildfire, there is a trend of the monsters that have invaded Rivet Town leaving the town. Thanks to the traffic blockade on the main road, a small number of these mindless monsters left the town and were dealt with by wildfire. Years ago, Rivet Town was completely overrun by monsters from the Fragmentum and is now in a state of abandonment. All miners, please stay away from this place as much as possible. Don't let greed tempt you to return for property and possessions. Please ensure that personal safety is a top priority. Damn, that must suck. You have your house in Rivet Town, you gotta leave everything behind. F. Alright, nothing here. Listen.
Peak. He's done for. He was asleep in there.
Did Peak always get into trouble?
Easy. Dr. Natasha told you to rest. What if your wound opens up again? Besides, Elaine will get him out. She's a reliable girl.
Elaine was in there too? Quick, we have to...
Calm down and stop worrying. Wildfire's already gone in. The giant ore vein. The one they discovered. That must be where the clashes are centered. Come on, let's get to higher ground and take a look.
Ooh, sparkly!
Bookshelf. Mine Poison Antidote Inhalant Manual. A piece of paper recording some form of prescription. It could temporarily alleviate the pain of those in the underworld suffering from the complicated miner's disease. Mine Poison Antidote Inhalant Manual. Please read the instructions carefully and use according to the instructions or under the guidance of your physician. Drug name, Mine Poison Antidote Inhalant Manual. The drug name has the word manual in it. Lol. Ingredients. This product is a compound. Every gram contains 400 mg of crystalline lizard extract and 110 mg of blue lamp umbrella extract. Other ingredients include the animal fat of various underground organisms, which is not fixed. Properties. This product is a fiber tubing, which is to be inserted in the wooden sleeve for nasal inhalation. It has a pungent yet stimulating scent. Category. This product is an over-the-counter medicine in otorhinolaryngology. Otorhinolaryngology. Purpose. Used for mild dyspnea caused by the inhalation of geomara dust. Specifications. Each tube weighs 0.675 grams, containing 0.27 grams of crystalline lizard extract and 0.075 grams of blue lamp umbrella extract. Pharmacological effects. This product is a blood vessel irritant composed of crystalline lizard extract, blue lamp umbrella extract, and animal fats. It enters through the nasal blood vessels and decomposes geomarrow dust, easing the effects of vascular fibrosis. Usage. Please do not directly use a drug in an environment exposed to geomarrow dust. When using, unfasten the covering and place a wooden sleeve to one side of the nostril. Press the other side with your other finger and take 2 or 3 deep breaths. Side effects. Very rare cases showed a rejection and allergic reaction causing swelling inside the nasal cavity resulting in suffocation. No other side effects being reported. So a side effect is that you suffocate and die. 10 out of 10. Precautions not known. Please follow the usage instructions and dosages. Do not overdose. Okie dokes. Okie doke.
That person up ahead. Is he asleep?
Oh my god, is this Peak? Hello, Peak.
Falling asleep in a place like this. Impressive.
He's asleep with his eyes open.
Hey! Wakey, wakey! You'll get mushrooms growing on your head.
True.
What? Mushroom bread? I can't see it on the menu.
Oh my god, you see it on me.
Messila!
Have you got a death wish or something? How can you sleep here? Get back to safety and take shelter.
Take shelter? I remember now. These guys came out of nowhere and got into a fight with the mining team.
And then you fell asleep
At
after.
the time, I was exhausted. I'd hardly run a few feet when one of them caught me. If it weren't for wildfire, they'd have stolen the clothes off my back.
They take your clothes? These ones?
You don't know these guys. No moral compass. They'd rob you blind in a flash. It's only thanks to Wildfire that the Great Mine hasn't fallen under their control completely. Speaking of which, where is Wildfire? Did they head further in? Is there a fight happening?
It seems like Chief Oleg must be up ahead. Hurry up and get back to safety. Look for Nat. And try not to get into another scrap along the way.
Okay.
Try not to fall asleep.
Thank
on
you
the
for,
way.
getting me on my feet. If I get back soon enough, I'll have time for a nap.
It's too real, it's too real.
I recognize that woman. That's Elaine. Elaine! Are you okay? Are you hurt?
Zila, thank goodness. I'm fine. Just a couple of sprains. You've got good timing. Those vagrants were asking me about the robots, but I don't know anything.
Robots?
Oh, don't you know? The intersection of the Great Mine has been seized by a band of robots. Neither the mining team nor the vagrants can get anywhere near.
The new challengers enter. About time. Human-only conflicts are so boring.
Does anyone know where the robots come from?
At first, we thought that a collective fault had occurred in the excavation machines, but then we found out that those machines didn't even belong to the mining team. They came out of nowhere and pushed the vagrants and us back. Then they blocked off the only tunnels into the intersection.
Maybe someone's playing tricks?
There's no way anyone in the mining team is behind this. Operating a single unit is tiring enough, but a whole group? Impossible.
Then there's only one possibility. Boss Svarog.
Svarog? That name sounds familiar.
You remember the robots we defeated in the boxing gym?
Oh, Boss Svarog's robots! What's his deal?
Let's just say he's not to be trifled with. Let's go and find some other people. Elaine, can you make it back to safety?
No problem. Zila and the rest of you, be careful.
Robots? Aligned against humans? I've never heard of such a thing. Machines should obey humans unconditionally.
Oh, that's like the
Is this
AI.
elevator broken? Why isn't it responding?
Why are you worried about this piece of junk? Do you really want to go down there and be a live target for the robots?
Why does his voice sound so familiar?
But if we evacuate, then haven't we lost out?
You idiots. We'll just steal off the miners. Look, I saw with my own eyes. They managed to bag some geomarrow. This is a perfect opportunity.
Oh, good idea.
Shameless. Still after the miners, are you? Time to teach you a lesson.
Beat him up! Beat him up!
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing!
Fleeing at the first sign of danger. That's all they're good for.
Huh? What's this? Did those guys leave it behind? Whoa! What the heck? Beep, beep, beep! Searching for potential user. Beep, beep, beep! Voice print detected. Looking up corresponding identity information. Oh my, it's an alien!
An alien?
Hey, it talks! And it knows that we aren't from this planet?
It doesn't seem to be technology from here. Look, it even has an Interastral Peace Corporation logo on it.
The IPC is everywhere.
Perhaps it's an antiquity, left behind by some past interstellar traveler.
Beep, beep, beep. Your mom's an antiquity.
Burn.
Beep, beep, beep! Whatever. So you aliens know about the Interastral Peace Corporation? That's great! Beep, beep, beep! Self-introduction. I am Richard, the Home Use Object Finder. Model information. Version 0.63. Professional model. Annual deluxe package. Nickname? Findy. A home use object finder? Who knew the IPC made these kinds of products? Beep, beep, beep. My brainwave scanner module is damaged.
please send me to an Interastral Peace Appliances retail store near you for free repair within the warranty period of 232 years, 84 days.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Beep, beep. Alien, please take me to an Interastral Peace Appliances retail store to conduct repairs.
What? This fella's already broken. What should we do? Take it with us?
My inventory is already maxed out.
You need to log out once in a while.
Let's take it with us. It doesn't take up much room. And if it really is broken, there are trash cans everywhere.
Beep, beep, beep. Not a trash can. Yes, yes, yes. When you need to find something you can't see, just call upon Findy. That's me.
Okay. Wait.
Was I seeing
Freeze!
things?
Freeze!
The sanctuary is but a vision!
Break!
Watch this awesome move!
Oh my god, her outfit is so cute.
Rules are made to be broken.
You couldn't have done it without me.
You couldn't have done it without me. Puzzle, puzzle, puzzle.
Just pat on the back for that one.
Bake me away.
Freeze!
Freeze!
Who will it be?
Yeah!
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Here!
Who will it be?
Phew! Watch this awesome move!
Yeah!
Okay. Keep going, keep going.
Hey, what's that commotion? It sounds like there's a big argument happening. Oh, shiny. Let's get closer and take a look.
The automaton flew away on its own. Goodbye.
Cowards and bullies. I don't remember you guys acting this tough around Svarog's minions. Did your parents never teach you what a backbone was?
We ain't stupid. Why would we risk our lives against the robots? And get off the high road. You can't just find a huge chunk of geomarrow and hog it all to yourselves.
Unless...
This
I do
mine is
just
our
that.
territory. The mining team is laboring here day in and day out. You guys don't even pretend like you're here to lend a hand. You're lazy. All you want is to profit off our sweat and tears. And you don't even try hiding it. Disgraceful.
Where does disgrace come into it when we can't even fill our stomachs, huh? I know your game. You're just waiting for us to starve to death so there's more food for your mining team.
It's a waste of time trying to reason with you. While you've been kicking up this fuss, the whole vein's been seized by robots. Now we're all in the same boat.
Right. We can't rely on the vein anymore. But don't forget which side brought loaded guns to the party.
Whoa, easy. What are you trying to pull off? I'm warning you, wildfire are in the area.
Empty threat. Wildfire are stuck dealing with Svarog's minions. How are they gonna help you now? Unless you're planning on taking a bullet. Hand over the supplies and equipment.
Beat him up, beat him up.
They're getting ready to attack. Those miners are unarmed.
You shameless scoundrels!
Let's see.
I'm going to. We can't let these thugs get away with whatever they like.
Aha! And who do we have here? Do you know whose territory this is?
Mine. It's my territory.
Shut it. This isn't your territory. I'm in a hurry. I'll take you all in one go.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. Phew!
Yeah! Rules are made to be broken.
Oh, Zila, thank goodness you came. We were nearly,
Nothing but a few knuckleheads. I'm just glad you're okay. Antonia, have you seen Chief Oleg?
Oleg? He took a group into the intersection. Said it was to clear off the invading robots. They've been gone for a while now. If Wildfire was around, those thugs wouldn't have dared.
Seems like the core of this problem is Svarog's robots.
We need to talk about this boss.
The boss. He appeared suddenly after the guards were redeployed and became a major player in the underworld. Svarog claims to be a guardian of humanity. All the ownerless robots obey his commands. They've occupied the Furnace Core hub, and they're not letting anyone get close. Nobody knows why Svarog did any of this. He usually doesn't leave the Furnace Core and interfere unless some kind of disorder breaks out in the underworld.
Wait, a guardian of humanity? That can command robots? No, I've never heard of anything like.
Looks like your mighty architects weren't as all-knowing as you thought.
Can you two say anything without quarreling? This isn't the time!
Now they're flirting.
It sounds like there's danger waiting for us in the intersection. Can we still get through?
I want to meet Svarog and his minions.
Right. There's unfinished business here. The chief is still down there. It's only a bunch of scrap metal. What are we afraid of?
Oh, is Zila starting to appreciate our strength?
I'll be honest. You guys are hardworking. If everyone from Wildfire were as impressive as you on the battlefield, we wouldn't be so hard-pressed by Svarog. Antonia, can you take the mining team back through the entrance to meet up with Natasha?
Sure thing, but be careful. There are a lot of robots up ahead.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
What kind of days are we living through?
What else do you know about Svarog?
Svarog? I don't know much. The underground's in turmoil, everyone's focused on their own issues. Who has time to get involved in someone else's affairs? I heard the Vagrants say Svarog was protecting their base near the Furnace Core. And there I was thinking he was one of the good guys.
Did you bring those vagrants into the mine?
Huh? What are you trying to say? That it's my fault?
No need to get excited.
Forget it. I'm just tired, that's all. Even if those vagrants have no home to return to, they still have their dignity. Won't accept charity forever. They needed honest work to get them through this hardship, so I let them join the mining team. Can anyone really say I did wrong?
Maybe you could have handled it better.
When it boils down to it, I only chose to form a clique because the other miners never truly accepted him. I should have seen it.
You seem to be familiar with Wildfire.
Yeah, they're a reliable group. Trust me, if we didn't have them, this area would be packed with monsters already. Just like Rivet Town.
That's all I have to ask.
I'm about to take the mining team over to Dr. Natasha. Take care of yourselves.
Later.
Is this the right way? It looks like there's a roadblock up ahead.
I'll be the judge of that. Come on, let's take a closer look.
It's completely blocked by the mine card. What do we do? Can we blow it up?
Easy. It belongs to the mining team. We can't just destroy it. We should try and fix it.
Easier said than done. Do you know how?
Yeah, of course. Every underworlder worth their salt knows how to fix a minecart. Let me see. Even the pin connecting the body to the chassis is broken. Not to mention the rear wheel set bearing. This looks like the work of Svarog's minions. We need to find spare parts we can use nearby. We're wasting time.
Beep, beep, beep!
Oh my
Friends,
goodness,
do you need to find something? Findy can help?
How come you just jumped out on your own, little fella? Isn't your module thingy broken?
Beep, beep, beep. My brainwave scanner module is indeed broken. However, manual input for search is still operable. Come on, input the name of the object you were looking for. Findy can help.
Oh, well, aren't you confident? Let me give it a try then. Where's the input interface? Found it. Minecart pin, minecart wheel set, confirm. Just like that?
Beep, beep, beep. Request is being processed. Beep, beep, beep. Match successful. Initiating search for lost item, minecart pin. Beep, beep, beep. Item found. Please commence search according to the Home Use Object Finder Safety Manual.
Okay.
Beep, 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 beep. Potential target object detected. The current
Let me see. Yeah, we can make do with this part. This little machine isn't half bad.
Beep, beep, beep. What's that? Is that a hint of respect for Findy?
How convenient. So, next time Don Hung gets lost, we can just use Findy to find him, right?
Beep, beep, beep. Biological life form search is currently not supported. If you have any questions, please call Interastral Peace Appliances.
Well, it was a good idea. Let's look for the next part.
Beep, beep, beep. Initiating search for lost item, minecart wheel set. Beep, beep, beep. Item found. Please commence search according to the Home Use Object Finder Safety Manual.
Okay.
Beep, beep, beep. As stated in the terms of service, my search result. Beep, beep, beep. Potential target object detected. The current.
That's everything. You were a big help, Findy.
Beep, beep, beep. It was nothing. Interastral Peace Appliances, your most trustworthy companion. Beep, beep, beep. Current search complete. Entering sleep mode. Please recharge the Home Use Object Finder.
We're pretty lucky, huh? Without Findy, it probably would have taken half the day to find these parts.
Well, not that long, but that little machine definitely made it a lot easier. All right, let's go back and fix the minecart.
Are you gonna do it yourself?
Why wouldn't I? You've got to be self-reliant down here. Watch, you might learn something.
All right, mission accomplished.
Quick work. You know, I didn't think you guys had worked a day in your lives, but you know how to get your hands dirty.
The cart is about to depart.
Choo-choo.
The robots will have seized the road ahead by now. We should go carefully. Keep at it.
Whoa! Stop! 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 There's a big evil hunk of metal right there.
That model. It's one of Svarog's lapdogs, all right. Don't be afraid. I've dealt with those robots before. Let's go.
Wait, but you're not even on my team, Sela.
Move carefully.
Huh? Here!
Let's go. Yeah.
You're annoying! Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move!
Have no interest in conflict.
Who invited? My turn! Phew! Phew! Huh.
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life is the sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Huh? Tough luck running into me! Here!
Yeah. Rules are made to be broken.
You're annoying!
I've no interest in conflict.
No, man. Phew! Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move!
This is our chance. Huh.
Everything is worth. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing! My turn!
Yeah.
Huh? Tough luck running into me! You're annoying!
Let's make it quick. Huh.
Fighting is the truth of life. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break! Past victories don't guarantee future ones. This will strengthen our position.
Bookshelf. Oh, there was a bunch I didn't read. Alright, Miner Safety Manual. A worn-out safety manual. Every miner in the underworld has a copy. The twine that binds the manual is out of shape. The inner pages are covered with black oily fingerprints, making much of the text unreadable. Miner's Safety Manual. Section 1. Instructions for entering the mineshaft. 1. Before entering the mineshaft, make sure you are fully refreshed and feeling good. Consumption of food or drinks that may impair bodily functions are strictly prohibited. 2. Strictly abide by the mineshaft entry inspection system. I. When entering the mineshaft, a safety helmet and work clothes must be worn correctly. 2. Bring a miner's lamp and ensure that it has sufficient geomarrow reserves in it. 3. Bring the appropriate tools, materials, and maintenance parts. 4. Ensure your RAN counter is operating normally. 3. Attend the preparation meeting before starting each shift and pay attention to the work arrangements and safety precautions. 4. Be familiar with all the safe exits, road signs, and disaster avoidance routes. 5. Be familiar with underground signals, safety signs, and the various facilities and equipment. 6. Be familiar with the signs of underground water leaks. If you notice any of the following phenomena, immediately notify the shift in charge to organize an evacuation. 1. The geomarrow veins turn dark and black. 2. The geomarrow temperature drops significantly. 3. Colorless droplets begin to form on the mine face, inner walls, or roof of the tunnel. 4. Increased water spraying from the roof of the tunnel or water pressure head begins to form. 5. Humidity level at the mine face rises. 6. Harmful gas levels at the mine face rises. 7. You hear the sound of water running. 7. Be familiar with the standard operation method of the RAN counter. Pay attention to the radiation levels within the mine and carry out construction within a safe range. 8. Be familiar with the signs of geomarrow thermal reaction. If you notice any of the following phenomena, immediately notify the shift in charge to organize an evacuation. 1. The humidity in the tunnel rises, giving rise to a mist, or water droplets begin to form on the mine face, inner walls, or roof of the tunnel. 2. The temperature in the tunnel rises, resulting in increased wall temperature, outlet water temperature, inlet air temperature, etc. 3. The smell of fire, coke, burning, geomarrow, etc. 4. You begin to feel uncomfortable and experience symptoms such as feeling hot, headaches, dizziness, weakness, etc. 5. You see smoke. Section 2. Operating procedures for blasters. 1. Strictly follow the instructions for entering the mineshaft to prepare for work. Must have your blasting certification with you. 2. Strictly obey the commands and orders given by the shift in charge. Carry out operations in accordance with the blasting instructions and plans. 3. Carry out safety inspections for detonators before operation. 4. Strictly follow the supervisor's instructions when placing charges. A wooden stick should be used when placing charges in the blast holes. Do not throw highly sensitive explosives or charge bags into the blast holes. Follow the standard operating procedures when loading charge bags to prevent subsequent charges from directly impacting the previous charge bag. 5. Striking or pressing on a stuck charge is strictly prohibited. Use a non-metal rod to dislodge the stuck charge instead. 6. If any cracks or holes are found during the charging process, the operation should be stopped and the relevant personnel should be notified. Only resume operations after the relevant personnel gives the proper follow-up procedures. 7. After charging is complete, the debris on site should be cleaned up, paying attention to avoid damaging the detonating cord. A specialist should be responsible for connecting the detonation network. 8. After the detonation network is assembled, the inspector should conduct a second round of inspection. 9. The detonation station should be set behind the bunker or outside the danger zone. 10. A preliminary warning should be issued before the blasting operation. All personnel, equipment, and miscellaneous items should be evacuated from the danger zone. 11. After confirming that the danger zone is clear, a detonation signal is issued, and then the blasting operation can be carried out. 12. Entering the blasting site within 30 minutes after detonation is strictly prohibited. After 30 minutes, the shift in charge should enter the blasting site to check the situation. The warning can only be lifted after safety has been confirmed. 13. After the blasting operation is complete, all the explosive devices shall be counted and returned in strict accordance with the return process for explosive devices. An appropriate inventory shall be made. The following pages are stuck together for some reason, making it impossible to read further. Madden Tunnel is collapsing, a famous nursery rhyme of the underworld. Some nosy Parker examined its origin. Lyrics. Madden Tunnel is collapsing, collapsing, collapsing. Madden Tunnel is collapsing, crystalline buddy. Build it up with wooden stakes, wooden stakes, wooden stakes. Build it up with wooden stakes, crystalline buddy. Wooden stakes will bend and break, bend and break, bend and break. Wooden stakes will bend and break, crystalline buddy. Mine all the geomarrow, geomarrow, geomarrow. Mine all the geomarrow, crystalline buddy. Geomarrow is not with me, not with me, not with me. Geomarrow's not with me, crystalline buddy. Meaning, the meaning of the song may simply be related to the difficulties in the construction of the Madden Tunnel. However, its exact location is unknown. Only the song survives. There also exist other theories of its origin, a result of resistance to fragmentum corrosion. There's another theory. Fragmentum monsters appeared suddenly in many of the mines as fragmentum activity increased. It was too dangerous to examine the deep underground mines one by one, so the Silvermane guards stopped the fragmentum's monsters' invasion by continuously bombarding the Madden Tunnel. Crystalline Buddy was believed to be a playful banter of the fragmentum monsters, but because of the existence of the Madden Tunnel couldn't be verified, many people don't believe it actually happened. The old world's primitive idea of sacrifice. Other theories relate to primitive cultures from the old world that sacrifice can protect tunnels from collapsing. However, that theory doesn't work in the underground because mine tunnels will collapse no matter how many people's lives are sacrificed. Miners Weekly, issue 158. Heating pipe leakage discovered at the mine dorm repaired. On December 22nd, Monday, at around 1700 hours, a heating pipe leakage was reported, which severely affected the heating in the accommodation area. Miner Mucha was able to report this incident to the Great Mine Supervisor in time for the latter to arrange for emergency repairs at the site of the accommodation area and do the relevant repairs. On December 23rd, around 600 hours, the repair of the leaking pipeline was completed and normal heating was restored. Hauling accident occurred to East Boulder Town mining team. On December 26, according to miner Andre, he learned from a friend who lives near the clinic that there was a hauling accident at the mining operation in eastern Boulder Town. 3 cases of minor injury and 1 major injury were reported. All injured personnel have now been transferred to the Boulder Town clinic for diagnostic treatment. According to reliable sources, the accident was due to the aging of the hauling mine car track, causing a hauling mine car to overturn while in operation. The Great Mine Area Supervisor immediately organized for all workers to be acquainted with relevant safety education and requested that maintenance on the hauling mine car track be carried out at least once a month to ensure that similar accidents can be prevented. Great Miner Orga has a son. On December 27, Orga, our fellow miner, returned from his week-long vacation and brought good tidings from home. Orga's wife, Marini, successfully gave birth to a son, and both are in good health and spirit. Let's all congratulate Orga. In addition, Orga is putting out a call with a prize to help name his son. The one suggesting the chosen name will receive a garlic-flavored Belobog sausage that Orga himself bought. Okie dokes. What is this? Great Mine Shift Board. A board for the miners to write their work cycles and details at the start of their shifts. However, it seems to have been used as a discussion board. You are unable to find the shifts before and after this page. Even this one looks out of date. Date, September 23rd, 6:87. On duty, Alex. Shift, night. Work details, planting charges. Remarks. The charges have all been planted. Remember to let the technician check them tomorrow. It's a little hard to see in the dark. By the way, is anyone planning to check out the new Fight Club after work? Date, September 24th, 6:87. On duty, Andre. Shift, day. Work details, blasting. Remarks. One of the detonators broke, but luckily nothing happened, or we would all be blown to Kingdom Come. As a side note, Alex, stop thinking about nonsense all day long. It was nearly over for me because of you. Date, September 24, 6:87. On duty, Steve. Shift, night. Work details, slag removal. Remarks. I brought some strong ones and put them in the shelter. There's some old meat inside, ready to eat. Date, September 25, 6:87. On duty, Peak. Shift, day. Work details, face drilling. Remarks, yummy. Dude, Peak is so funny. He's sleeping all day and just minimal comments. Date, September 25, 6:87. On duty, Mucha. Shift, night. Work details, face drilling. Remarks, went to Fight Club. Boring. Date, September 26, 6:87. On duty, Orga. Shift, day. Work details, planting charges. Remarks, this set of detonators have been checked. I have been transferred and Alex will be in charge of the blasting. Don't eat the food reserves in the shelter. Also, using the remarks column to chat is forbidden from now on. Date, September 26, 6:87. On duty, Peak. Shift, night. Work details, slag removal. Remarks, yummy, but it's all gone now. Wait, he's eating all the food reserves. Date, September 27, 6:87. On duty, Alex. Shift, day. Work details, blasting. Remarks, blasting complete. Some incapable people just can't help but to blame others. There has never been any problems with my detonators, nor will there ever be. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Nope, 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 nope.
This will strengthen our position. I've no interest in conflict.
Who will it be?
Yeah! Rules are made to be broken.
My turn!
Let's go.
Who invited
The truth
you?
of life, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break! Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
Seeing it up close, this vein's even more spectacular.
I doubt the underground will ever see it fully excavated.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move!
Fighting is meaningless.
Scared yet? Tough luck running into me!
Stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Here!
Let's make it quick. Yeah.
No manners. Huh? My turn!
Big
This
Geomaro vein.
So this is what everyone is fighting
Oh
over.
my god, is help me, Mr. Svarog.
Mr. Svarog, it's such a massive vein. I've never seen so much geomarrow before.
Calculating. Based on the average rate of excavation, this vein is enough to supply Belobog with 231 days of energy, with a margin of error of 7 days. I sense that your reason for summoning me is not the ore in question. State your true intention, Clara.
Right. I wanted Mr. Svarog to see that many miners and vagrants have gotten hurt because of the vein. Can you help them?
I have already prevented the dispute and taken temporary control of the excavation zone. Evaluation result. In the event of no further variables, there will be no large-scale armed conflict within the next 30 days.
I know why you did it, Mr. Svarog. It's just, I don't think it'll be enough. The mining team and Wildfire. They don't understand your actions. If only we could do more for them.
My mission is the protection of the underworld. The trust of the minority sample is redundant to my calculations. Human behavior will always deviate from rational calculation, Clara. As evidenced by their presence here.
Svarog! We haven't settled our final score.
Zila, subordinate to Wildfire. Your resistance is futile. The result of my calculation is unequivocal. Remaining in the underworld is the optimal strategy for survival.
This again. Calculation results, survival strategies. I haven't got time for your thesis. Withdraw your forces, or I'll lose my temper.
Observe, Clara. Even under abject conditions, humans are unable to avoid division and conflict.
But Mr. Svarog...
Human failure to accept the calculation result is a significant threat to the survival strategy of the underworld. Calculation complete. Result unequivocal. Armed suppression of Wildfire and their allies is the optimal course of action.
Damn, becoming a dictator. His robots don't seem too friendly.
What about the girl in red? That robot is gonna take her away.
We must leave, Clara. External variables have triggered a calculation reset. The furnace core hub requires protection.
Please, Mills, don't hit them too hard.
Now we're gonna beat up Mills.
I was getting bored of those minions. Time for a real fight. Come at me!
Oh, did we get Zila? Nope.
The truth of life, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
Rules are made to be broken.
Oh, I should have waited.
Move carefully.
Move carefully.
Who will it be? Phew!
Let's go.
Let's make it quick. Yeah!
Try that again.
The truth of life, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Fighting is meaningless.
Nah, no way. No way.
Everything is ridiculous. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. Told you I could fight. Here!
Let's go.
I've no interest in
Yeah.
Huh?
Rules are made to be broken.
Not even close.
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Who will it be? Try that again. Here! Gotta try hard to watch this awesome move.
Let's make it quick. Yeah.
Oh, not even close. Not even close.
Phew. Not bad. How many of these big guys is Svarog hiding?
A lot, which is why Wildfire has never been able to take him down. Svarog's forces are too strong. We don't have enough firepower.
That girl in red.
Clara? Don't worry about her. That girl is best pals with Svarog. She's always following behind him. He wouldn't harm her. I guess I'm just used to seeing them together now, even if I don't understand it. Let's look for the chief.
No need to look far. Nice work, Zila. We were attacked on both sides by robots. Who knows where they came from? We thought we were in it for the long haul.
Chief, is everyone okay? Is anyone injured?
We're fine. We're used to it at this point. We sent those pesky robots and ragtag troops packing. The mine should be quiet for a while. And, who are your friends here?
Ah, them. They're outsiders that Sample brought down from who knows where. They need a favor from Wildfire, so I brought them with me. It'll be faster if they explain.
Pleased to meet you. We're here to make friends with Wildfire.
It's been a while since I heard that anyone was pleased to meet anyone. I won't forget you in a hurry. Wildfire welcomes you. So, you went to all this trouble to find Wildfire. What help is it you need?
His mouth is not moving. He's telepathically speaking to us.
I didn't know you'd put on a show for the overworld, too. Impressive.
Well, this is new. Wildfire can barely take care of the underworld, and now outsiders are looking for assistance from us. This Stellaron you speak of, never heard of it. But if it's a secret that even we locals don't know about, then one name does come to mind.
Do you mean Sampo?
Really, Sampo? You might as well try the Supreme Guardian.
The current Supreme Guardian is a liar who uses sweet words to deceive the underworld. She's never cared about our survival.
Stop right there. I won't allow you to insult the Madam Guardian.
Miss Overworld, my words may be painful to you, but every one of them is true. Go out into the towns and hear for yourself. See how the people here suffer. I haven't gotten close to voicing the extent of the underworld's grievances, young lady. But I will respect your request. I will leave it at that for now. Let's get back to the main topic. The name that came to my mind was Svarog.
Huh? Isn't Svarog Wildfire's sworn enemy?
Why would a mere robot in the underworld have knowledge of important secrets?
Sworn enemy. Not how I see it. The young master here is closer. Svarog is a cold and unfeeling machine. He recognizes only the dead reasoning of his calculations. Svarog is not against Wildfire. Or perhaps I should say, Wildfire isn't even of concern to him. That ancient robot witnessed the war. If you're looking to pick up a thread, he may well be your best source.
You mean the war with the antimatter legion?
Yeah, I remember hearing this world was invaded by the Legion hundreds of years ago.
Robots don't forget. If Svarog hasn't heard of your Stellaron, then I'm afraid perhaps no one has.
In which case, we need to think of a way to convince Svarog to communicate with us.
Or get him to hand over his memory bank. We could go through it ourselves.
What should we do?
What should we do?
We've tried repeatedly to negotiate with Svarog, but he rejects every effort. He believes that wildfire is a threat. Still, if it were you guys, it's difficult to say. We have time. Let's get into the detail tomorrow. It's late, and you must have been through a lot. Go back to the town and rest. I'll make arrangements.
Yes, sir.
Again? I'm starting to get nervous of arranged rest on this planet.
As for our Silvermane girl here, do you have time? I'd like to talk with you in private.
Alright. Okay. Please, no yanking. Please. Please. Okay. It's not. Whew.
Wildfire, the vagrants, Svarog. The changes in here are greater than I ever imagined. What exactly did the underworld go through after the Silvermane guards left? Sorry. Did you have something you wanted to say to me?
What do you think Oleg wants to talk about?
I think I know what it will concern. Even if Oleg wasn't looking for me, I would have looked for him. I'm certain that the residents of the underground will have a lot they need to vent about. And, as a Silvermane guard, I have a lot that I need to ascertain. Nothing more.
What do you think of this boss, Svarog?
According to Oleg, he's a robot that took part in the War of Defense over 700 years ago. He possesses a near-human intelligence and rules over all the machinery in the underground. During the war, the architects created astonishing mechanical soldiers. But the fight was so terrible that most were damaged or destroyed. The technology was lost. If what Oleg says is true, then Svarog is an architect creation left over from the old era.
You and Sela work well together.
We do? I hadn't realized. I've received rigorous military training. Coordinating with soldiers under any circumstances is easy for me.
You can say what you mean.
I admit Zila is talented. We do work well together. But that's all there is to it.
Sus. That's all I have to ask.
Hey, thanks for your concern. You should head back to the town. And I'll do the same when Oleg and I are finished.
Young lady, this isn't the best place for a chat. Let's keep things brief.
What's so great about Svarog?
Svarog? Well, he's an artificially intelligent being from the old world. He was here when the underground was first constructed. That's about all I knew. Now he guards the Furnace Core hub. Many vagrants have established bases in the vicinity, seeking Svarog's protection.
What happened in the mine?
You got the gist from Natasha, right? The miners and vagrants came to blows over the vein. Then Svarog's subordinates pushed everyone back.
So Svarog wasn't after the vein?
You saw for yourself. After he pushed everyone back, he disappeared. It was clear he didn't have any interest in the vein itself. If you want my take, he prevented another underworld conflict. Even if the execution was rough around the edges. His behavior says something about his thinking. As long as everyone's been driven out, the conflict is over.
What do you want to say to Bronya?
Well, I heard that she's a Silvermane guard that was sent to arrest you. I expected you to be less friendly around each other. Are you worried about her?
We're working together.
Oh, working together. Understood. Rest easy. I won't make things difficult for her. We haven't seen a Silvermane guard down here for a long time now. I just want to ask her a few questions. Nothing more.
I have nothing to
It's getting late. You should go back to the town and get some rest.
Okay.
You guys have some moves. If you need my help with anything, just shout.
We need your help.
Couldn't even give it a minute, could you?
Wait, what do I need help with?
I've been on my feet all day. I don't have the energy for more headaches right now. Let me catch my breath, and I'll come find you tomorrow. Oh, I wanted to ask you. That Bronya girl, is she really a Silvermane guard?
Yes, she's their
Oh, she heads up the force? Not bad. It's just, I thought that Silvermane guards were all cold and unfeeling. They left the underworld to perish. But she doesn't give me that impression. Anyway, I've got stuff to report to the chief. See you around.
Alright.
Ha!
Let's farm something. Wait, I have like nothing though.
Was I seeing things?
Found your weakness.
Too late to repent.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. Huh?
Yeah.
This sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Rules are made to be broken.
Who will it be? Here!
Yeah!
Huh?
What was that? Asking for trouble.
Stars. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Yeah!
Watch this awesome move!
Who will it be?
Phew! The stars will always remember us.
Bookshelf. Part 2. Azure Ghost Umbrella. Its name is not meant to sound cool, but to serve as a warning. Azure Ghost Umbrella, also known as a deadly blue umbrella, is a blue fungus that is oval-shaped as a juvenile, with its cap expanding to an umbrella shape later in life. Azure Ghost Umbrella is very similar to the blue lamp umbrella in terms of shape, sharing a belly button shape in the middle and has grooves. The color is pure indigo with no gradient. The key difference between it and the blue lamp umbrellas is the presence of subtle white spots, which is harder to detect in darker environments. 50 grams of this highly toxic poison is enough to kill an adult weighing 50 kilograms. Its toxins are mainly amatoxins and toxic peptides, both of which are extremely high in fresh Azure Ghost Umbrella. When ingested, these toxins can cause serious damage to the liver, kidney, blood vessel linings, and the central nervous system, resulting in organ failure and eventually death. Its resemblance to the blue lamp umbrella has resulted in several accidental poisoning incidents within the Geomaro development group at its early stage. Their response was a massive search and destruction of these fungi. It would be hard to find them now. In addition, underworlders began to cultivate blue lamp umbrella in farms and no longer needed to search for them in the wild. This also significantly reduced the number of poisoning incidents. Aroma ether grass. Fairy Tale King? Don't be fooled by such a nickname. Aroma ether grass is commonly found in caves with high levels of radiation. Its thick, short stems store rich aroma volatiles. At low temperatures, the plant leaves quickly produce a scent that attracts many underground creatures. The scent also has a hypnotic effect, and creatures eventually huddle around the plant to sleep. The creatures gathered around look like a group of children listening to a story quietly, which is why this plant has been named Fairy Tale King. However, sleeping in a cave with high radiation levels isn't as sweet as a fairy tale. The volatile chemicals are also effective on humans, but usually do not manage to sedate healthy adults. The underground markets have made use of the extracted chemicals by diluting it to create aromatherapy products that help with sleep. Soothing mushroom. This is way better than ordinary painkillers. Soothing mushroom, medium-sized, soft body, thick cap, 4 to 8 centimeters wide, convex cap, black and green with ciliform scales and inwardly curled edges. Soothing mushroom contains a special chemical named psilocybin, which is a serotonin receptor blocker. It can block neuronal connections when serotonin becomes lacking, resulting in a partial loss of sensation for the person. It was once used as an analgesic due to its special neuron blocking characteristics. However, psilocybin doesn't just block pain. During the test phase, ingesting the soothing mushroom blocker also resulted in negative effects on the function of various bodily organs. It wasn't until an outside medical expert modified the formula by lowering the dosage and using regional injections that the analgesic ability was realized. Okay. Is there anywhere to heal? No.
Hope you like them. Divine inspiration? It's only several thousand ideas racing through my mind every minute.
Okay. What is this? Erudition harmony. So I put this here. And I don't want to level up these 3 stars though. Ugh.
Keep at it.
This will strengthen our position.
Freeze!
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Scared yet? Huh? Here!
Yeah. Rules are made to be broken.
Try that again.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
too.
Everything is where. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. Phew!
Let's make it quick.
Scared yet? Told ya I could fight. Here! Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move!
This is our chance.
Yeah!
No manners, huh?
The truth of life and death, revealed in the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
Scared yet? Tough luck running into me! Phew! Try that again. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move! You can't run!
This is our chance.
Just a scratch.
Huh? Here!
Let's go. Yeah!
Try that again.
Rules are made to be broken.
You can't run!
The truth of life and death, with the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
Scared yet? My turn! Phew!
Let's make it quick. Yeah!
Try that again. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move! You're annoying! Scared yet? Huh? Tough luck running into me! Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing!
Let's go.
You can't run!
Not even close. Oh. Nothing here. Oh my god, spoilers. Where's Pom Pom?
Aha! One of Pom Pom's best buddies!
About Dan Heng. Passenger Dan Heng sleeps in the archives. I don't know how he manages to get a good night's rest in that room though. I was always worrying that he'll catch a cold. But then Pom Pom made a discovery. The heat emanating from the server unit provides plenty of warmth. And since Dan Heng himself insists on sleeping there, Pom Pom decided to stop worrying about him so much. He also said something about being able to sleep on the rope. Pom Pom doesn't know what he meant by that. Seems really strange if you ask me.
Aha! Wanna pop?
Out of all the passengers on the express, March 7th causes the most headaches for me. She always wants to tie my ears into bows. So whenever I see March with her camera in hand, Pom Pom will find an excuse to do something else. Pom Pom's always really busy after all. Okay.
Aha! Wanna...
One of the things Pom Pom admires about Dan Heng is that he can actually drink Himiko's coffee. He even complimented her on it a few times. I used to wonder if there was something wrong with Dan Heng's taste buds, but later he mentioned to me in passing that he regards Himiko's coffee as an excellent tool to test his grit. Anyway, please don't mention any of this to Himiko. As an Express's navigator, she puts in a lot of work that goes unnoticed, so Pom Pom tries to not be too hard on her.
Aha! Wanna...
As a conductor of the Express, it is naturally my duty to provide first-class service to every passenger. A request for unlimited juice put forward by passenger March does not even pose the slightest challenge for conductors such as myself. March doesn't seem to be particular about taste. As long as it's juice, she'll like it.
Aha! Wanna...
Himiko is highly competent when it comes to fixing things, but then she's always pumping out this uninspired hand-blended coffee. Pom Pom just doesn't get it. What was the word you used to describe her coffee? Black sludge, was it? Well, as it turned out, this is already the new and improved version of her coffee. The coffee beans are polished by hand with a monomolecular blade. Hi, welcome back. Yep, I totally understand. It's in the middle of the workdays. Back in the old days, she would just use instant coffee powder. The amount of powder she used gave a whole new meaning to the phrase black sludge.
Aha! Wanna pop?
Pom Pom story. Who am I and what is my past? Is there any point in you asking about such things? Pom Pom is Pom Pom, your respectful conductor. Follow the rules of the Express and try not to make me angry all the time.
Aha! Wanna pop?
Welt. Welt is a man who seems to have been through a lot. He is calm and composed, though Pom Pom has seen him lose his cool on rare occasions. You want to know what caused him to lose his cool? Oh, it's nothing really. You see, Welt used to be an animator. Whenever the Express passed by certain planets, he would use his mimicry ability to reproduce a few episodes for others to see. What? Mimicry ability? Do I need any artist? Not at the moment. Thank you for asking though. This resulted in a group of fans chasing after him to beg for a sequel. Welt hid in the Express for several days straight, saying that he was just helping Himiko do some repairs. But Pom Pom doesn't remember the Express needing any kind of repairs at the time.
Aha! Wanna Pom Pom?
Facilities. There are different rooms on the Express, so naturally there are different facilities as well. Of course, the Express has things like bathrooms, but when all the passengers overindulge on drinks from their food truck, they have to wait in line to use them. What? The Express has a food truck? That's crazy. And why does everyone always leave their phones on the bathroom counter? It's so weird. I'm always finding people's phones there. Guilty.
Aha!
Guilty as charged.
One of Pom Pom's best buddies!
Come to think of it, passenger Dan Heng often spends entire nights organizing files. I imagine his sleep quality isn't great. Some days, when I bring him his meal, it seemed that he was having bad dreams. Sometimes I even wake him up. Pom Pom wonders, what is Dan Heng dreaming about? It's not proper for a conductor to pry on a passenger's private affairs.
Aha! Wanna pop?
He's dreaming about Blade. Don't think that March is running around and chatting all day long just because she has company. Even when she's alone, she'll strike up a conversation with herself. March does seem to quiet down suddenly whenever she's organizing photo albums or writing in her diary. Sometimes Pom Pom sees her gazing out the window. Pom Pom wonders what she's thinking about.
Aha! Wanna pop?
Well, used to be an animator. And he seems very proud of his work. Whenever things got slow and everyone had some downtime, Welt would use his mimicry ability to rebroadcast his show for everyone. On several occasions, Pom Pom caught Welt sleeping in the middle of the broadcast. I asked him if he wanted to turn off the cabin lights and his mimicry broadcast so he can go to his room and get a good night's sleep, but he insisted that he didn't fall asleep and that the show must go on. But who does he think he's fooling? Pom Pom saw him fall asleep right in front of me.
Aha! What a
He's literally an old man who falls asleep to background TV noise. The outside world. Pom Pom does want to see it. However, the meaning of the journey lies not in how wonderful the scenery is outside, but in the people you travel with. Whether it's me or passengers such as yourself, it's the same for all of us. We need to cherish the companions who ride along with us. That will make the moments of joy and bonding along the way even more meaningful.
Aha! What a
The spear. Passenger Dan Heng often carefully maintains and polishes his spear. Although the Express is very safe, it seems that he is not willing to drop his guard. Pom Pom can tell that when he polishes his spear, there isn't just alertness in his eyes, but a glint of longing too. Don't underestimate me. Pom Pom has dealt with all kinds of different passengers.
Aha! What a
He's cleaning the spear, thinking about Blade. Forehead. Alright. Have exhausted all his dialogues. Okay, this. Still not enough.
Wanna go take some pictures?
Oh, you must be Oleg's guests. Welcome to the Gerda Grand Hotel.
Gerda?
Yep. You've probably seen that stylish Gerda Hotel above ground, right?
Not the most pleasant memories of that place.
That's the above ground branch of the Grand Hotel. A few hundred years ago, one ancestor of the Gerda family was ambitious and sought to build something big from nothing. He eventually realized his dream and opened a hotel branch in the most expensive area on the surface.
Oh, people with big dreams have big determination.
Oleg wants me to take good care of y'all. Here's the key. You'll be staying in our most spacious guest room.
What do you think? Should we go ahead and call it a day? Or walk around a bit more first?
I'm tired. Let's go back to the room to rest.
Time to rest again. I hope there aren't any surprises this time. That Oleg, he seems sincere. What do you guys think?
Appearances can be deceiving.
Happy now? She's even starting to sound like you.
It has nothing to do with me. But if you ask for my opinion, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah, I mean, we just got betrayed by Cocolia.
Fine, we'll keep our guards up. Our last hotel experience was eventful, to say the least.
One of us should keep watch tonight.
Keep watch? Are we space cowboys now? I guess this is the cosmic Wild West. Anyone else sleepy?
Leave it to me.
You seem pretty exhausted. Don't overexert yourself. I'll do it.
I'll keep watch.
Branya, did you finish talking to Oleg? Hope he didn't make
Can we
things
trust
difficult for
Branya?
you.
Sus.
Not really. Though it wasn't the friendliest conversation. We didn't see eye to eye on everything. I've come to know a great deal in a short time. Doubt I'll be able to fall asleep tonight.
I doubt I'll be able to sleep either. Not that I don't trust you. It's just, you're a Silvermane Guard officer in the underground. There might be people looking to harm you.
Nah, I don't trust you, Branya.
I wouldn't be surprised if there are. The Silvermane Guards have a lot to make amends for down here. If someone had made a stand in the outset, and explained the consequences to Madame Cocolia. Forget it. It's meaningless to talk about it now. You don't need to worry about me. Oleg guaranteed that I wouldn't be harmed. He seemed like a man of his word. Go and rest.
The bed isn't very soft, but this room feels more homey than the coldly decorated Overworld Hotel. So tired. Hope I can get a good night's sleep.
I lost her. My wish. Your so-called plan. What is the point of it all? Silence! She is my daughter. My only... You soulless thing. How could you begin to fathom? You will never understand. Never! A new world.
Oh my god, is that the start of the corruption?
That voice again. Such a strange dream. May as well go for a walk if I can't sleep.
Greasy Food Magazine. Alright, what we got here? A notebook with comments on new dishes between the head chef of the Goth? I already forgot how they pronounced it. Goth Grand Hotel and its customers. The cover is full of suspicious grease. Due to being hung over the counter and continually exposed to cooking fumes, the edges of the paper have been stained with oil sprays. I'm planning to develop some new dishes. If you have any ideas, let me know. Gertie. New item of the week, wild herb soup. Customer comments. 1. It looks kind of bad. It's all goopy and stuff, so it turned me off a bit. Don. 2. It's called wild herb soup, but it's actually moss from the cave. The texture is refreshingly nice. The moss is cooked to the point of melting in your mouth, and it took on the broth's sweet and sour taste. It's hearty, but not heavy. Such a wonderful palate cleanser. I do agree with the comment above, though. Maybe change the name or other customers may complain. Saunders. Chef's response. Understood. I'm okay as long as its taste is good. I'll think of a new name, but because the moss supply is not stable, I'm not even sure I want to put it on the menu. New item of the week, iron pot braised Olm. Customer comments. 1. Did you get the iron pot from some decommissioned machines? It's clean, but some parts of the edge is a little rusty. It kills my appetite a little. Don. 2. I can't blame Don for being fussy. The gravy was nicely done, but I got burned a few times by the metal while trying to eat it. Gertie, is there a reason you insisted on using the iron pot? Please consider switching to a different container. Saunders. Chef's response. I apologize. I recently read in an old cookbook that iron pots are perfect for simmered soups and stewed dishes because they can maximize the deliciousness of the food itself. Let me think on how to improve on it. I'm sorry that it burned you. New item of the week. Improved iron pot braised Olm. Customer comments. 1. The addition of crust is interesting. Makes the tin can look much classier. Gertie, will you decorate the crust? Don. 2. Is that crust added on top of the iron pot? The only weak spot of the dish has now become its feature. The crust is warmed by the residual heat until it's crispy, coupled with the tender Olm meat dipped into the gravy in the pot. I dare say this can be the restaurant's piece de resistance just from this little tweak. Saunders. Chef's comment. Don, stop asking. I said no. Even if you ask me 10,000 times, I will not decorate the crust. Saunders, thank you for your constructive criticism. If it wasn't for you, I might not have realized the overheating issue with the pot. This dish will start being on the menu tomorrow onward. If you're coming over to eat, it's on the house. No worries. New item of the week. Candied mushrooms with pepper. Customer comments. 1. Appetizing, but not filling enough. It's not even large enough to get stuck in my tooth gap. I had to go home and have about 6 pieces of rye bread. Don. 2. It's a cold dish. This is unusual. The roasted candied mushroom paired with the hammer pepper flakes makes the sensations come in layers. The spice kicks in just as the sweetness fades. As an appetizer, its portion looked a little small. I finished it before I noticed. Saunders. Is there a non-spicy version? It tastes great, but I don't do well with spicy food. Sobs. Elaine. Chef's response. A non-spicy version? I've yet to find a replacement for hammer peppers, so I'm sorry, but I probably won't be able to make it on short notice. Only the spicy version will be on the menu 2 days from now. As for Dawn, if your tooth gap is so wide, I advise you to have your teeth looked at. New item of the week, rat jelly. Customer comments, meat jelly, my childhood favorite. But is it possible to not say rat in the name of the dish itself? I'm a little squeamish. I worry my childhood favorite will become my childhood trauma. Dawn. 2. Jelly can be considered a featured dish only locals would know of. The Mad Mole meat doesn't taste gamey at all. Mixed in with minced garlic, there's something indescribably satisfying in having my mouth stuffed full of meat. The yogurt dip is soft and airy, and at the same time not too creamy, making it taste way better than the traditional fish jelly. Saunders. 3. As expected of Chef Gertie. This reminds me of the era when each and every family makes their own meat jelly. Elaine. Chef's response. I'll change the name to Flavorful Jelly then. Putting on the menu next week onward. New item of the week, grilled mushrooms. Customer comments. 1. Gertie, you have been towing the line in your pursuit for ingredient freshness. There's a reason why the mushrooms on the market have always been those few species. The ones you are using are all inedible. Saunders. 2. I have never seen mushrooms this colorful. Can they really be eaten? Antonia. 3. The portion is quite filling and the taste is okay, but it will cause diarrhea after eating. It's quite a challenge for the customer's digestive system. Dawn. Chef's response. Really? I apologize. I hope everyone's doing okay. New item of the week. Deep fried rock crab. Customer comments. 1. Rock crabs themselves are extremely tasty, but are not suitable for deep frying, which makes it difficult to bite into the shell. I had to smash it with a rock to get the meat inside the pincers. Saunders. 2. Gertie, are you not able to clean out the gravel on the crab? The tiny rocks coated the shell and are pretty much indistinguishable from the shell after deep frying. It almost cracked my teeth while eating. Antonia. Chef's response. The seller told me not to wash it too well, or some of the freshness would be lost when cooking it. I have yet to master the balance of this, so I do give my apologies, however late it may be. Damn, she's a pioneer. A pioneer food. Papers, pens, and a pot of black ink are laid out on a plain wooden table. You lean down slightly, trying to make out the messy handwriting on the paper. Technology in the underworld might be outdated, but printing as a technique remains as prevalent as ever. Perhaps this establishment opted to handwrite its notes to give customers a warm feeling of being valued. But this kind thought only manages to make reading more difficult for you. As you scan over these polite and pointless words, your eyes start to hurt. Finally, you find the most important part at the bottom of the page. Gertie, the owner, warmly invites you to rate our services. Ah, a grading session. Your favorite. You vaguely remember having this experience before, with you sitting in the backseat of a hover taxi, flying from one place in the city to another. The pilot of the hover taxi doesn't chat with you for the whole ride, not offering even the most cursory of greetings, but as you open the door to climb out, he suddenly says, "Please give me a 5-star review." No, you won't. You are the embodiment of impartiality. You would never take pity on a test with a score of 49 and change it to a 50 for a pass. You strongly believe that good reviews are earned, not handed out. You look around this cheap room. You hear the walls wailing, see the cupboard trembling. Now, you're the most impartial critic in the whole of the cosmos. Gertie's writing. Dear guests, please rate how comfortable the bed is in your hotel room. Neutral. Bed, average. It's more than just average. It could even be used to define the concept of average. Dear guests, please rate the tea provided in your hotel room. Very satisfied. Tea, very good. The best tea ever. If possible, you'd love to bring Dan Hung here to sample this tea, solely because you are convinced that he is someone who knows a lot about tea. Are we racist? Dear guests, please rate the lighting and view from your hotel room. Very satisfied. Lighting and view, very good. The lighting in the room is exactly how you like it. Not too bright, not too dark, very comfortable. As for the view, as a well-known connoisseur of retro architecture, you find the Boulder Town street view to be very appealing. Thank you for evaluating the service here at the Goeth Hotel. You may leave a comment in the space below. We will take your feedback seriously and try our best to improve our services. A comment. Coming up with original content is always a headache. It's better to make a multiple choice question. May I suggest you buy some memory foam pillows and velvet quilts? You successfully passed the comment component of the test. There's only one blank space left on this piece of paper. If possible, please leave your name so we can notify you when we have discounts. Discounts! What a beautiful word. Let's write your esteemed name here then. Your friendly neighborhood nameless. Your masterpiece is done. You've just completed the single most unbiased service review in the history of the universe, without a hint of subjective emotion. You flip back the feedback card that you've just completed and discover a thick stack of identical cards. You are faced with several options. Finish. Now go over the whole review again. Your comment for the shop, may I suggest you buy some memory foam pillows and velvet quilts. Your signature, your friendly neighborhood nameless. Your rating for the bed, neutral. Your rating for the tea, very satisfied. Your rating for the lighting/view, very satisfied. Now, I'm done. You put away the completed service evaluation card. Perhaps you should give it straight to Jordy to demonstrate your status as a valued guest. Alright.
Who goes there? Show yourself. Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up behind me next time. Lucky for you, I wasn't armed. No sleep for you either, huh?
I can't sleep unless I've worked for 8 hours.
You need someone to look after you. Actually, seeing as there's no one around, can I ask you some things?
Okay.
This Stellaron you speak of, if you were to find it, how sure are you that you could stop the eternal freeze?
You'd better ask Dan Heng.
Is he your leader? I feel he possesses a great stillness of mind in everything he does. You know, it was difficult for me to believe you. Some of the words you use are too alien for those that have lived their entire life in Belobog.
Shouldn't that mean that you should believe me? Because I'm too alien?
As far as I was concerned, Madame Cocolia's order to arrest you sounded reasonable. But why didn't she issue it straight away? She must have realized something about you. Something I haven't yet been able to perceive for myself. It bothers me. What must have transpired to cause her such a drastic change? Still, orders are orders. It's not for soldiers to question their superiors.
She would be perfect in the US Army. Only a fool follows orders blindly.
I don't need you to remind me. And I didn't have every confidence that I was doing the right thing. But the sense of duty to carry out an order is bound to prevail with me. In the past, overworld soldiers on the front line would lose their lives in droves. And yet, the Fragmentum's advance would remain unaffected. Nevertheless, that was her reason for deploying all the Silvermane guards to the front line. The transport line for supplies in Geomera remained open, but the passage between the surface and the underground ceased. I approved of that decision. I never thought that the underworld would sink into such ruin without the Silvermane guards. Perhaps Mother was wrong, but how can I change her mind? I've tried, but she won't listen. I don't know how to get through to her.
Depose of her. You should become the Supreme Guardian.
You mean... What was I thinking? No, I shouldn't. That was a diabolical thought. The more I think about it, the more disoriented I get, which in turn makes me think about it even more. I just want a better life for the people of Belobog.
The world is more complicated than you think.
Maybe you're right. Or not. Right now, I just need more time to think. Walk with me. Let's forget our problems for a while. I can't remember the last time I went for a walk like this. I never thought I'd take one through such a strange place, with someone I'd only just gotten to know. It's so quiet here. I'm not used to it. The quieter things are around you, the louder they are. I'm surprised the vagrants in the Great Mine go after the mining teams. They must be desperate. Still, whatever their situation, a crime is a crime. How is the law supposed to find a balance between justice and compassion in the face of such complexity?
How much longer can you last with your current supplies?
Is that Zila? Let's go take a look.
I know. I'll go to Rivet Town and bring them back for you.
It's too dangerous to go alone. Get Oleg to send someone with you.
The rest of Wildfire
it's
has
time for us
barely
to be
gotten
hero
any
again.
sleep the last few days. They should rest. They'd only be holding their eyelids open and slowing me down. Besides, didn't you say some of the miners were gravely injured? Lives are on the line.
Sounds like we arrived just on time.
Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? What are you doing out here? Up to no good, perhaps?
We're just having a walk. Neither of us could sleep. You can rescind your baseless accusations.
Walk somewhere else, then.
Easy, Zila. Maybe they can help.
Oh, whoops. I didn't even see the options.
Oh, yeah? Well, look at you swaggering in like the protagonist in your own story.
That's me, the protagonist.
Here's the situation. The clinic is packed full of people injured in the mines incident. Since you helped us resolve things, Zila and I have been busy caring for them. As you know, the underground is lacking resources to begin with. Add on the sudden nature of the incident, and it's no surprise that the clinic is almost out of medical supplies. We need to acquire more. Somehow.
Are there other towns in Underground?
The situation in other towns is even worse than ours.
Branya's hair looks kind of brown here.
As the fragmentum spreads underground, more monsters go roaming around, causing trouble for all the towns. That means more vagrants in the mines. The town's resources have been swallowed up by the fragmentum. To get anything now, people have to risk their lives.
Easy now, Zila. Anger isn't good for one's health. Zila and I actually aren't from here. We both come from an industrial town to the north. A few years ago, the fragmentum began to seep into the town center. I used to manage an orphanage and clinic there. But after the fragmentum corroded the area, I had no choice but to move here to Boulder Town. After all, I have to survive myself if I want to save more people.
Go to a corroded town to collect some useful resources? I'm in.
We'll help too.
You want to come as well? But you look quite tired.
Hold up. I never said you could join us.
People's lives are at stake. Why wouldn't you want another person to help? Besides, I have some experience with the fragmentums. I'm sure I will be of use.
Well, just don't slow me down.
Zila's lack
What
of
a
outright
tsundere.
rejection means she approves of you. With you all accompanying her, my mind will be more at ease. Come, let me give you a list of materials we need. The place you're going to is called Rivet Town. Follow the path through the mountains to the north for a bit, and you'll arrive there. Let me think. I'm almost out of metal plates and bandages used for immobilizing broken bones. There's a market in the center of Rivet Town. Residents left behind piles of materials there when they evacuated. Please look for some there. Oh, also rubbing alcohol. I kept a bunch at the orphanage, since the kids often got into tussles. I didn't bring it with me when I left. Oh, I hope it's still intact. Lastly, painkillers. There should be a bunch stored in the old lab. Hopefully they haven't been destroyed by monsters. These should be enough to get by for a bit longer. Be careful. Don't push yourselves too hard.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, and painkillers. Got it. Piece of cake. Let's go. If we leave now, we can still make it back before sundown. When it comes to helping injured people groaning in pain, the sooner the better.
If we hadn't happened to be passing by, were you really planning on going into the Fragmentum alone?
Of course. What's all the fuss about? I've done that loads of times.
So reckless. According to the rules of the Silvermane Guards, any expedition into the Fragmentum must have a squad of at least 4 members, as well as a communications officer.
Exactly. A rule of the Silvermane Guards. Don't apply your rules to us.
True.
Thank you. If we hadn't run into you two, Seele would have had to venture into the Fragmentum on her own. I know it's not her first rodeo, but the thought of her taking on those horrid monsters, I can't help but worry.
You seem to care about her a
Well,
lot.
she grew up before my eyes, after all. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. Seele has been like this since she was little. Impulsive and eager to be the best. For people who don't know her, they might find her difficult. But you can trust her, even with your life. Stick around a bit longer, and you'll see what I mean.
Okay, let's use some of the energy on random stuff. Why does the lighting look so weird? I'm so brown. Okay. Let's use someone's random herder.
Play like how you usually do in the simulated universe.
Rules are made to be broken. Yeah.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Expand your thinking.
Watch this awesome move!
Open sesame.
Just a scratch.
Here!
Wait, does this herder even have
Try that again!
any relics?
Just a
So
scratch.
slow.
Can't run!
Rules are made to be broken.
Expand your thinking.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Watch this awesome move!
Yeah. Open sesame. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Phew!
Just a scratch.
Try that again! You can't run!
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Yeah. Rules are made to be broken.
You're annoying!
Just a scratch.
Try that again.
Open sesame.
You can't run!
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Let's see. Do-do-do.
Keep up! Watch this awesome move!
After this run.
Let's rock! Turn it up!
You can fight it, or rock with it!
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Keep up!
Rules are made to be broken.
Turn it up!
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Keep up!
You can fight it, or rock with it!
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Yeah, the circle is much better.
Turn it up!
The herd
Phew! Watch this awesome move!
That hurdle was so slow and did no damage.
Let's rock!
Alright. Wait. Look at this. There is... Oh my god, please. Let's go. Carry me.
Today me
Hell
is
yeah.
even more
I'm gonna
awesome than yesterday me.
Use Preservation Marsh. Froggers.
I'm not done yet.
And your boy down here.
Just as the databank requires updating, so I must keep evolving.
Alright, wait. Do I have a summon? Do I have e-tickets yet? I do! Okay. Not yanking. Not yanking. Please. Please. Okay. Not yanking. Please. Anyone not yanking. Please, no. Don't do this. Okay. Whoa. It's not yanking. God bless. God bless. God bless. It's your boy. Alright, let me keep using more of my energy. Alright, just you know what? Let's see your Herda.
Play like how you... Expand your thinking. Open sesame. Expand your thinking.
Endless riddles.
Yes.
Nothing but a void.
Mascot.
Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Rules are made to be broken.
Alright.
Expand your thinking. Open sesame. Expand your thinking. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Expand your thinking.
Oh my god.
Open sesame. Expand your thinking. Open sesame.
It's bullying.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Alright. That is enough for me. Also, I swear the lighting and coloring for the characters is changing. It's so weird.